What's up, guys? Thomas Mott here. How are we doing? Welcome to Week 10 of the National Football League. Monday Night Football, Eagles versus Packers. I'm solo tonight. If you're wondering why, Josh Davis is at Lambeau Field. He is at the game right now where apparently wind chill 22 degrees coming up here at kickoff. It's going to be a bunch of fun, but glad you guys are with us. We're going to have hopefully a great game. Hopefully Philadelphia can get that elusive 7th win of the season. A win against the Green Bay Packers for the NFC #1 overall seed. Big factor we'll talk about. And obviously, A.J. Brown is back. The new trade acquisitions are here. Well, all but one. It's going to be an absolute blast tonight. Also, because we are solo, no Josh to run the scoreboard. And so we are actually going to go ahead and use the Fire scoreboard, courtesy of our friends over at How About Those Chiefs, Cole, and obviously Franklin are running this thing as well. So this thing is going to be pretty sick. Animate this bad boy in, make sure it works. Boom. How about that for our scoreboard down below? This thing is actually going to have time. It's going to have all the penalties. It's going to have down and distance. It might be better than the one Josh and I have been using. So you guys have to let me know down below what you think of that. Welcome, everybody, into the chat. We're going to have a bunch of fun here as we are about 8 minutes away from kickoff, I believe, is the correct number right now. So give me score predictions down below in the comment section right now. I would love to see what you guys think in terms of the score for this one. I can't decide if we're going to be, high scoring, low scoring, defensive battle, offensive explosion. It's going to be very, very interesting. People are wondering why I am not in Green Bay, obviously with Josh Davis. I would have been, but 1 week ago today, I had my first kid. So my sweet baby girl, baby Lily, is in the other room sleeping right now. She just got fed. My wife is taking care of her right now, which is incredible that we have a kid, but that's why I'm here. I didn't really feel like leaving my 1 week old baby at home. And so Lily is going to watch her first Eagle game here in my house along with my family. So going to be a bunch of fun, but that is why I'm not there. Baby and kid are doing great, by the way, which I know a lot of people were DMing me about that. I appreciate you guys, all the love. And so here we go. We're getting very, very close. Of course, a lot of people tuning in tonight. If you have YouTube TV, you're not able to watch ESPN on YouTube TV. And so the option is to stream it with me. You can watch it on Sling. There are a couple other ways to go ahead and watch the game, but obviously, hopefully you're going to tune in and have some fun with us here tonight. Inactive. So let's start there because to me, this was fascinating. Heading into the weekend, they make a trade for Jalen Phillips, make a trade for Michael Carter, and then the former Packer, Jarie Alexander, we're all sitting there like, oh my gosh, the former Packer, he was running with the first team in warm-ups a couple of days ago, working off to the side with Christian Parker and Quinyon Mitchell. I put out a video on Saturday being like, are they going to start Jarie Alexander? I was shocked, but the signs were there. Well, that turned out to be not true at all, as in the end, Jarie Alexander didn't even make the flight, which is very bizarre, but he didn't. He didn't make the flight at all. Apparently, he is still trying to learn the playbook, is what the reports are saying. Is he still injured? That is a story for another day. But still, he is one of the 6 inactives right now, along with Sam Howell, your third quarterback. Mac McWilliams, A.J. Dillon, the former Packer, will not go. Big Tank Bigsby night. No Cam Jurgens and no Ty Robinson, so no Vanilla Gorilla. Everybody else is good to go except for Jacorian Bennett, who was not activated from the 21-day practice window for this one. So your starting cornerback, it's looking like in pregame warmups to be Keely Ringo. I still think it's going to be Adoree Jackson, but they're kind of mixing and matching right now in pregame warmups, so we got to go ahead and wait and see. But no JB, no Jarie Alexander. Everybody else will go. Nolan Smith, he's going to go tonight. Brandon Graham, he's going to make his debut, which is crazy, but BG is out there. He's pumped. And then obviously Jalen Phillips, all eyes on him, the brand new addition for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Jalen Phillips has a massive game tonight. I mean, does he play 40 snaps? Maybe not, but this is a guy, unlike Brandon Graham, he has been playing football the past 8 weeks, and he's been playing it at a very high level. He enters this game as the newest member of the Philadelphia Eagles with the most sacks of any Eagle pass rusher at 1.5. We'll see if he adds one tonight. It's going to be a bunch of fun. Okay, Super Chats here. I see a bunch of ones coming in here. Super Chat from Mike, if I can get it on the screen. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. I got to pull it up over here. Hang on. I'm running the stream tonight. Obviously, Josh normally does it, and so bear with me a little bit. But Mike M says, thanks for holding it down and saving me from Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. You're welcome. I'm actually not a Joe Buck and Troy Aikman hater. Like a lot of people, they hate Joe Buck. I think he's fine, but I appreciate the Super Chats. And if you're watching on my stream right now, you're seeing at the top of the chat the little goal arrow there. People wanted the diaper fund once again, and so we're trying to get to 50 Super Chats tonight to go ahead and hit our diaper fund goal because I personally did not think that my brand new baby would be using this many diapers. People warned me, and yet it's still crazy how many diapers we have changed. And so if you want to support the diaper fund, that's what's going to go to tonight for our Super Chats. But obviously, we are going to have a bunch of fun. I'm seeing score predictions coming in, 27-20. Matthew Zimmerman says 34-17, 35-17. A lot of confidence right now and Eagle fans. I think rightfully so. I see a blowout here from Spiritual Warrior. It says 34-0, which is pretty sick. I would not mind that at all. FLDB, shout out. It says, love the scoreboard. Lots of work put into it. Hopefully y'all enjoy. I think it looks fantastic. I think the scoreboard looks incredible. So we're going to get it going here in about 6 minutes is what I'm looking at here right now. Oh, I can make FLDB a mod, actually, and that way he can actually help with the bots. So give me 1 second if I can find it. And I see another super chat here. I'll get that up in a second as well. Okay, let's make FLDB a moderator. There we go. Let's go. Managing moderator. You are ready to go. There we go. Okay, where's this other super chat? I'll get that up on the screen as well. Although it's only showing 1 super chat right now. Have there been 2? Looks like it was the same super chat twice is what it's showing on my screen. So we appreciate that. Where's Jacorian Bennett? Asks Aiden Vitelli. For whatever reason, they don't want to activate him, which is nuts. I think it's so bizarre because he's 100% healthy. They're trying to play this game of like, well, is he healthy? Is he not? The factor with Jacorian Bennett is they have to activate him with the active roster. And that means they have to cut somebody because Nolan Smith was just activated and they cut Patrick Johnson, who is elevated from the practice squad today. So, your guess is as good as mine. But I do think Jacorian Bennett's going to get activated after this game, hopefully sometime this coming week, and then he will go ahead and be out there. Oh, my goodness. Look at the super chat here. How about this? The Philly Special Show himself with a $5 super chat. A lot of Eagle fans here. And, of course, if you're wondering, that is Josh Davis. Josh is at the game. He's at Lambeau Field. Him and his lovely wife, Sandy, they are in the lower bowl, I believe, at like the 40-yard line. So he's got some great seats. He says it's freezing. He was texting me earlier. The super chat nails it right here. Lots of Eagle fans. I saw something from, I think it was TickPicks or one of the ticketing websites that said 26% of their tickets that they sold for this game came from New Jersey and PA and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So I think it's going to be a bunch of Eagle guys out there and a bunch of Eagle fans who are just trying to go ahead and enjoy Lambeau Field, which Josh Davis said is fantastic. His first time out being there as well. And so we appreciate the super chat there from the Philly Special Show. And then Joey Stackhouse, friend of mine. Joey, I appreciate that. 10, congrats on the baby. Let's get this win. Thank you. Yes, I'm sure we'll talk about the baby plenty on this show. You might hear her cry in the background, though she doesn't cry that much. She's been a very good baby so far. But she is going to watch her first Eagle game. And let's just hope that the Eagles don't disappoint her, because we're trying to indoctrinate baby Lily Mott into the Eagle fandom. And a win on her first week of life, or first week birthday, whatever you want to call it, would be helpful, I would say. It would go a very long way, which would be a lot of fun. Did you get your little girl any Eagles gear yet? You would not believe, Fred, how much Eagle gear we have been given for the little baby girl. She has so much Eagle gear. The problem is she's a little small, so she doesn't necessarily fit in all of her clothes, and so some of her Eagle gear is baggy, but I think she's going to be wearing some tonight, but I think she's going to sleep for the majority of this game, because that's what they do. Mark says 28-17. Philly Special, go Birds. People wishing Josh was here. I wish he was here as well. He'll be back next week. So next Sunday night, we're playing the Lions. Josh will be here, and he'll be here for every other broadcast until we make it to the NFC Championship game. And then Josh and I historically have gone to every NFC Championship game. And so obviously we would have to go for that one. Ethan with a super chat here. $2. Appreciate that. Don't worry. The Publix fried chicken is eaten. There it is. I was waiting, Ethan. If you don't know, Ethan, whenever we win, it's because Ethan has had Publix fried chicken before the game. Whether it's a 1 o'clock kickoff, 4 o'clock kickoff, a night game, clearly he had it for dinner. But Ethan has secured the Eagles' victory 4 minutes before kickoff even happens. So, Ethan, we appreciate that. The Publix fried chicken has been eaten. That's what we need right there. More super chats here. Obviously checking in. Cranky Cletus with a 5. He says, stay warm, Josh. Go Birds. Congrats on the baby girl, Thomas. It looks freezing, by the way. I know if you guys follow Josh on Twitter and on Instagram, he's posted a bunch of stuff from Lambeau Field, from Green Bay, Wisconsin. But 22, this is the coldest game at Lambeau Field this early in the year in like 20-some years, is what I heard. So it is a very, very cold evening. And come on, perfect football weather. Perfect football weather. Going to be a bunch of fun. Let's see. We're 5 minutes away from getting the stream going. You've not dropped a like yet. Josh normally calls out the name, or calls out the number of likes that we need to win. Normally it's 2,000. That's the number we always look for, but 2,000 to go ahead and help Philadelphia win. And so we'd appreciate you guys dropping the likes there. That would be absolutely fantastic. Brandon says, what's up, boys? Hey, Thomas. Let's go Birds. Someone's watching from Arkansas. Appreciate that. 42-18 Packers, says Terry Wormley. There you go. 42-18 would be quite the game. It'd be nice if they could just do a nice statement. Oop, I just sent something away. Hang on. Come on back. Oh, there it is. I disappeared the scoreboard, but now we're back, right? Okay, we're good. It'd be nice if they blow them out. It's all going to come down to, obviously, pass protection, because Micah Parsons and really Rashawn Gary as well has been fantastic. Two big problems there. Running the football, we say this all the time, but what does Jordan Love look like against Philadelphia? Because if you get Jordan Love from last week, Philadelphia is going to blow them out because they struggled mightily throwing the football against the Carolina Panthers, which was kind of bizarre to see. The Carolina Panthers that just lost to the New Orleans Saints, but, whatever. That's the National Football League. That's kind of how it goes. However, when Jordan Love is on, he could be very impressive, and he could carve up any secondary, and obviously Philadelphia has had trouble at times. They've gotten much better the past couple of weeks, hopefully even better after the bye week, but we'll have to go ahead and wait and see. Rick with a $20 super chat here says, congrats on the baby. God bless you, and let's go Birds. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Gabriel Lynn says, Thomas, you have a P.O. box or anything? I don't, but if you email me, which is in my description box, I believe, or DM me on Twitter at Real Thomas Mott, I will get you hooked up. So let me know. Let's see here. Make sure I can hear this. All right, national anthem going on right now. Hey, Thomas, is it true that the Giants canned Brian Daboll? They did. Yes, they did. And they're keeping Joe Shine, their GM, which is crazy, but that's what the Giants do. And I kind of think Joe Shine would be the problem there, although he has drafted some really good players. They all just got hurt this year, and then they lost like 4 straight double-digit fourth quarter leads. And, that's probably enough to go ahead and maybe get you fired. But the New York Giants, the rest of the NFC East is awful right now. We're not playing to win the NFC East because that's nearly a lock. We don't want to jinx things, but it's nearly a lock. What we're playing for tonight is the number 1 seed because you now have wins against the Rams. You have wins against the Bucs, Chiefs, obviously not in the NFC, but another impressive win. And you also can get a win tonight versus the Packers. You play the Lions next week. If they somehow go 4-0 against the Rams, against the Bucs, against the Lions, and the Packers, the number 1 seed is not guaranteed because, you could go on a losing streak. Anything's possible. But come on. It'd be very difficult for Philadelphia to not get the number 1 overall seed, meaning that the road to the Super Bowl would go back through the link, and we all know that is a very scary prospect. So, all right, make sure I'm up to date on my super chats here. I think I am. Looks like it. I saw somebody did a membership. Brian T, member for 1 month, Mako level. There you go. He says 32-17, which would be great. I would appreciate that. That would be a nice, easy win tonight. Philadelphia has basically been in an absolute heart-pumping, nail-biting game every single week until 2 weeks ago when they blew the New York Giants. And a fourth quarter big lead, you forget how just, those are so perfect, right? It's so smooth. You don't have to worry about it at all. The rest of them, though, goodness gracious, they have been crazy all season long. And so I'm not saying that it's not going to happen tonight, but it's what Philadelphia's done. They've been the heart attack birds so far, but they win a lot. So always a good thing. Ryan with the Super Chat 5 here says, today is my birthday, and it's still where I am. Happy birthday to Ryan. All I need is not for the Eagles to win. Let's bring this W home. Fly, Eagles, fly. And happy birthday to you, Ryan. Let's hope the Birds can win on your birthday. That would be fantastic. And, we will see. Someone said Lone Show. I'll mention this throughout the broadcast. Josh Davis is at the game. He is at Lambeau Field, which we're about to go ahead and kick off here in probably 2 minutes. Josh and I were going to go to this game, but I had my baby, my very first baby. So not really possible, as the baby is just 1 week old and not going to leave mother with a 1 week old baby by herself, although my mother-in-law is here as well, so she's helping out as well. But where Josh is at the game. He is there. That's why we are solo. Do not worry. He is at the game. Okay. Kristen thinks it's going to be a good game for Dallas Goedert. I think his over-under or his higher or lower on underdog was like 32 yards, which he's been great versus the Packers and great this season right now. I think he's number 2 in receiving touchdowns, at least was going into the bye week. So wouldn't mind it. Would not mind it at all. Tank Bigsby. Tank Bigsby is the guy that before I get a drink here, am super pumped to go and watch tonight. Because if you forget, Tank Bigsby had 109 rushing yards on like 9 or 10 carries 2 weeks ago versus the Giants. No A.J. Dillon tonight, so it's Shipley, Bigsby, and Barkley. I think Tank's going to have a very, very, not eye-opening game, at least for Eagle fans, but maybe the rest of the NFL suddenly goes, oh, they did trade for Tank Bigsby, and oh, they have a serious number 2 threat behind Saquon Barkley. So, excuse me, we will see. All right, we're about to get ready to kick off here. We are at, how many likes on the video? We are at 344 likes. We got to pump these numbers up. We have over 1,000 people watching the stream right now. Got to pump them up, the like numbers up. If you're watching right now, drop a like on this video. It helps the Eagles win. And it's just facts. It's just how it goes. Super chat here from Dakota Rupert. He says, go Birds. I had to get Sling to watch the game. They've one day pass for $5. Congrats your first child, Thomas. Go Birds. Appreciate that. There you go. That's how I'm watching the game. I'm on Sling right now as well. I got Sling for my mom in Texas. My wife is on a different Sling account in our bedroom because she obviously is a big Eagle fan, wants to watch the game. And now I have a Sling here on my MacBook Pro. So Sling is probably making a lot of money from us Eagle fans tonight, and rightfully so because YouTube TV is ridiculous. Motorscape, there he is. What up, Gary? Gary says, pumped to see Jalen Phillips tonight. I literally cannot emphasize how excited I am to watch Jalen Phillips. Nolan Smith, Josh Davis's guy, he's wearing that jersey at Lambeau Field tonight, and Brandon Graham. You are literally, potentially, going to see the best version of the Eagle pass rush we've seen since Super Bowl 59, which, not that long ago, but also a very long time ago. As we are getting ready to kick off here, I'll get that next super chat in a second. Philadelphia defer to the second half. Jake Elliott kicks it away. And we are ready to go for Week 10, the National Football League. Monday Night Football, returnable from the 5. Packers at 10, 15, 20. Across the 25 to the 30. Still going. Spins into another tackle. And then finally brought down by, looked like Jahad Campbell at about the 38, maybe 40-yard line. We will see. I'm so pumped I got to take my jacket off because I am really hyped for this game. Here comes Jordan Love for the first snap of the game. Packers rocking their typical yellow pants, green jerseys, yellow helmets. Philadelphia, black pants, white jerseys, and their black helmets tonight, which are absolutely fantastic. As usual, we'll get to super chats here once we get to a break. Ball officially right next to the 40. It's real close, and so Green Bay will start us off for snap number 1. Here we go, 0-0, opening drive of the game. Love under center, Jacobs the lone setback, Dontayvion Wicks in motion. From the Packer 39. Motion, Christian Watson, take the snap, turn, give Jacobs, running left side up the middle, and he's going to get met by a plethora of Eagle linebackers, including Zach Bond. Looked like a gain of about 4. It'll be second down and 6. One thing to note pregame that I did not mention is that there was no Matthew Golden tonight. So Tucker Kraft, their star tight end, he's already out with his torn ACL last week. And then Matthew Golden, their star rookie, their number 2 receiver in terms of total yards, he's also out. So it's Dobbs, it's Watson, Dontayvion Wicks, and the new tight end is Luke Musgrave. Here we go. Second down and 5. Love, quick snap, takes it from the shotgun, looks right, comes back left, dumps underneath, caught Jacobs out of the backfield, stiff arms a man, and then brought out of bounds, but not before he got a first down. It was Nakobe Dean who got to him second. Looked like a stiff arm right in the face of Adoree Jackson. And that's a 6-yard catch and a first down for the Packers up to the 49.5-yard line. They're approaching Eagle territory. And by the way, if you're wondering, it is Adoree Jackson. So Adoree Jackson is officially the starting cornerback. It was not Keely Ringo. So it's Q and Adoree. Jalen Phillips and Nolan Smith are in the game right now for the first time as well. First down, 13:47 to go here, running clock. First drive of the game, Packers moving right to left. Love, under center. Jacobs the lone setback. 3 receivers, top of the formation. 4 in the play clock, 3 in the play clock, 2 in the play clock. Take the snap. Love gives, left side, and he's going to be hit immediately. And there is the new addition, Jalen Phillips. Looked like a gain of about 2, maybe 3, but Phillips hit him in the backfield, and he fell forward for 2, be second down and 8. Boy, it's crazy seeing Jalen Phillips out there right now, rocking the number 50. It's just so wild that Howie Roseman actually pulled the trigger on a serious edge rusher move, and he's already out there making plays. Nice stop there. Second down and 8 as he checks out. Second and 7, excuse me. 13:06 to go here. First quarter, no score. Philadelphia deferred to the second half, and so Packers obviously with the football into Eagle territory right now. Decent little drive going here. Second down and 7. Shotgun. Love. Jacobs to his left. Takes the snap. They're going to go give underneath this time to Jacobs. Makes a man miss. Rumbles forward and then brought down by, it looked like Cooper DeJean and Reed Blankenship, and he got about 4. And so we'll have our first big third down of the game here. It should be third down at about 3. Lots of Josh Jacobs so far. Lots of Josh Jacobs. 3rd and 3. Is it a pass rush down? Do we see Brandon Graham? That'll be an interesting question. I haven't seen him yet. I don't think he's going to play a ton tonight. Obviously, he will play. But the question is how many snaps for BG. 3rd and 3. 12:18 to go here. The Packers, so far, 50% on third down. They lead the NFL. They'll go shotgun. Jacobs in to his right. Love takes the snap. Turn, give Jacobs up the middle. He's going to be hit. And is he going to have it? It looks like he does. Boy, it's close. The Eagles think he's a yard short. He needed 3. We'll see where that ball gets spotted. But I think he's going to be, he's short. And they're going to go hurry up here. And Love's going to go quarterback sneak and have a first down. Philadelphia wasn't even ready for it. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess that's your first official tush push there, even though it was a quarterback sneak. But your first official tush push of the game goes to Jordan Love. I'm shocked Philadelphia didn't line up fast enough here because it was pretty obvious they were going to quick snap it. But, all right, what are you going to do? First down. Yeah, and they're talking on the broadcast about how it looked like the offensive line of the Packers jumped a little bit. You know, the Eagles get ripped for that, but no flag there. We'll monitor when the Eagles are on offense. First down, Green Bay, up to the Eagle 39. Pistol formation. Love with Jacobs behind him. Watson alone at the bottom. Love takes the snap, turn, give Jacobs up the middle, runs right into Jaelan Carter, and he got maybe 1.5. It looked like a Jomo was there as well, and it has been all Josh Jacobs so far in this opening drive as he checks himself out. And it'll be second down and 9. 10:56, 55, 54, as you see on, of course, our scoreboard. Fantastic here. Actually has the play clock on it as well, which is new for us, which is fantastic. A lot of people want the game clock, but it's there. All right, second down and 9. Ball up to the Eagle 38. Packers driving in bird territory. Phillips and Hunt are your two edge rushers right now. Love in the gun. Love takes a snap, four-man pressure, looks right, pump fake, steps up. He's going to get hit. Now he's going to roll around. He's going to get sacked. It's Jalen Hunt. He threw him all the way back to the Packer 45, and it was Jaelan Phillips who got there first, and Hunt cleaned it up. And what do you know? Jalen Hunt, terrible to start the year, has completely exploded the past 2 games. Wow. And that was all Jaelan Phillips, by the way. Phillips got there first, and then Hunt cleaned it up immediately. Ooh, that is exciting. Let's go. Okay. How about that? It's a big loss. Where are they going to put the football? That's going to be the question. Where did they give him where did they officially blow it dead? 3rd and 20. Holy cow. All the way to the 50. Love takes the snap. 4-man pressure out of the gun. Steps up, throws, home run ball. Left side, trying to get Watson. Incomplete. Broken up by Quinyon Mitchell. Great play there by Q. Holy cow. And Philadelphia gets a stop. How about the Jaelan Phillips pressure and the sack? Oh, Q's banged up, though. Okay, hang on. Quinyon Mitchell is down on both knees, and he looks like he's in a lot of pain. Okay, he seemed to be okay after that. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Let's go to the Super Chats here. As Q, well, is he looking at his knee? That would mean Keely Ringo, and obviously they did not activate Jacorian Bennett, and they obviously did not bring Jarie Alexander. So this could be trouble in a light secondary early. He's in a lot of pain right now. He's looking at his ankle. Let's see the replay before we go to the Super Chats. He's running in stride with Watson. Grabs it. I didn't see anything on the ankle there. Where is... Doesn't get bent. Okay, Q jogged off the field. Josh Davis had just texted me. Okay, Q jogged off the field. So we're good to go there. He's okay. Okay, thank goodness. All right, how about Andrew Trevelli with a $100 Super Chat? Andrew, thank you so much. That is a lot of diapers. Want to congratulate on the baby, Thomas. Absolutely love watching your show. You're doing an amazing job. Make sure you raise her right and make her a Birds fan. I think making her a Birds fan is raising her right? I think that's exactly what you mean there. But I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. I mean, literally, the amount of messages I got a week ago today when the baby was born, crazy. It's crazy, the community and all the love and support. And Andrew 100 bomb is nuts. So I appreciate that. Alexander Borges? We're on commercial break, which you see on the scoreboard below. Love the scoreboard. It's fantastic. Greetings from Brazil. The Birds win today like we won here on that season opener. That's right. You know, Philadelphia's won 3 straight against Green Bay. The last time the Packers beat Philadelphia, 2020. That was the Carson Wentz bench game when Jalen Hurts came in and threw, was it 2 touchdowns and a loss? But that was our first real look at Jalen Hurts. So Alejandro, I appreciate the super chat there. And then Adam, a 10 bomb. He says, go Birds, 38-17. Thomas, congrats on the birth of Lily. Saquon gonna cook. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. I do think Saquon cooks. He's not cooked at all this year until 2 weeks ago. He shreds the Giants for like 200 yards. And this Packer team, if you watched the Packer game last week, Rico Dowdle had 2 really big runs. I mean, really, really big runs versus this Green Bay defense. They're very susceptible, especially on the ground, and I think through the air, too. The Cowboys showed that. So, you know, we'll see what they can do. But I appreciate the super chat there. And then Aiden with 2. Thomas, congrats. You the GOAT fam. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Again, if you're just joining us, we have about, almost 2,000 people watching right now? We're close. Yeah, we're at 2,000. Josh Davis is at the game. He is in Lambeau Field right now. It'd be fun to call him in here, but then the music going on would copyright would cause problems. We can't do that. But yeah, Josh is not here. We'll ride it solo. He's back next week. I think he flies back to his home tomorrow or the day after. I'm not sure. Either way. All right, commercial break right now. Kenny says, congrats on your child. I appreciate that. Someone just said, love seeing Jalen Phillips. Jalen Phillips was incredible. He literally did force him right into Jillick's hunt. Absolutely fantastic. Listening from Brazil, says Joe. There you go. Appreciate that, Joe. Love the scoreboard. There you go, Mance. I do think we got to keep this scoreboard for the foreseeable future. This thing is awesome. As we are back from commercial break, and looks like Quinyon Mitchell has jogged into the blue medical tent. So I don't know if, it didn't look like concussion, didn't look like ankle, knee, but the fact he got up and jogged off is a good sign. So we will see. All right. So after all of that, it's 4th and 20. And so now Daniel Wellen comes in to go and get his first punt of the day. This comes from the Eagle 49. Snap, kick up. It's a low line drive, and it's going to be fair caught by Xavier Gibson at the 8. So Philadelphia's got to go 92 yards on their opening drive. And out comes Jalen Hurts and Philadelphia's offense, which I didn't talk about a lot pregame, but this offense finally found its groove its previous 2 weeks. The air raid through the air, or the passing game through the air versus the Vikings. And then it was the air with Devontae Smith. It was the running game versus the Giants. A.J. Brown is officially back. No Cam Jurgens. Brett Toth is out there. We'll see what they can go ahead and do, both passing and running, as we are ready to roll for the Birds' first possession in those black helmets, white jerseys, and black pants. 9:35 to go here, first quarter. Here we go. Philly working left to right. First time they've touched the football here on offense. Ball's at the Eagle 9. Jaelan under center. Cameron Latu is in as a tight end in the backfield and offset eye. Barkley's behind him as well. Hurts takes the snap, turn give Barkley, running to the left, tries to get around the edge and brought down for a gain of 3. And that'll be 2nd down and 7. Our first Saquon Barkley touch of the day goes for 3 yards. Daniel with a super chat here of 5. He says, from an old dad to a new dad. That's fun. Congrats. They grow up fast. Enjoy. She's already grown. It's crazy. It's been a week and she's already grown. So I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll be an old dad one day. Old dad to a new dad. I love that. All right, 9:09 to go here. First quarter. Philadelphia's first drive of the night. 2nd down and 7. A 3-yard carry for Saquon Barkley. Ball up to the, looks like the Eagle 11.5. Micah Parsons is in. He's lined up right over Lane Johnson. We'll watch that battle all night. Trips at the bottom. Hurts in the gun. Barkley to his right. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Hurts looks left. Throws. Caught. There's A.J. Brown. Diving for a first down. He's going to be short by a yard. And there's our first A.J. Brown touch on a little 6-yard stop route. And a good pitch and catch there from 1 to 11. And a 3rd and 1 means, do we get our first tush push? That will be the question. And for those wondering, it's a big night for the tush push because the team that brought up banning the tush push in the offseason was the Green Bay Packers. It obviously failed, and guess what? Philadelphia's lining up in the tush push for the first time tonight on a 3rd down and 1 from the 19. Hurts takes the snap, goes forward, he got it. Boy, that looked really weird. He got way more than a yard. It looked like he got 3, but it looked like Jaelan kind of waited to take that football and then took it to the left side, and it was fine. Oh, yeah, the Eagles fired way early there. Holy cow. Yeah, they were definitely false starting there, and there was no flag. So there you go. I'm sure we'll see that on Twitter all night long, but Jaelan got a first down. That's all that matters. Up to the 21. Hurts take the quick snap, toss left side. Barkley rolls forward for about 3, and he's brought down by Rashawn Gary, so it'll be 2nd down and 7. All right, well, I guess the Packers false started on their first tush push with Jordan Love, and now Philadelphia's going to false start on their first tush push. They false started by a lot. Just, if you're wondering, they false started by a lot. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7, 7:19 to go, running clock, 0-0 here on Monday Night Football. Packers took the ball into Eagle territory. Big sack, really contributed by Jalen Phillips, but it was Jillick's hunt, and then a punt. Hurts takes the snap, turn give to Barkley, tries to bounce to the left. Big hole! There goes Saquon Barkley. He's rolling to the 40 and brought down at the Eagle 40. One jump cut and hit the hole, and there's a big gain for Saquon. I think he got 20. Okay, there it is. Yeah, he did. He got a little more than 20, it looked like. Oh, what a great cut. Massive hole in the left side there. Brett Toth absolutely cleared his man out of the way. And there goes Saquon Barkley for a gain of 20. Great start. All right, Barkley checks out. 6:36 to go here, running clock, 0-0. In comes Tank Bigsby for his first snap of the day. He's the lone setback. Hurts has thrown the football once. Offset eye. Takes the snap. Turn give Bigsby. Cuts to the left. Tries to get around one man and does. And then is brought down for a gain of about 4. And that is the 1-2 punch that Philadelphia has had the ability to have all season long. They traded for Tank Bigsby weeks ago. Chose not to play him at all. It was September 8th when they traded for him. Doesn't play at all. And then 2 weeks ago, before the bye week, he has like 9 carries for 100-plus yards. And they figured out, oh yeah, Tank Bigsby, he's the guy. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. Philadelphia's marching here, mostly on the ground as we speak. Not a lot of passes. 5 runs, 1 pass so far for the Birds. Ball up to the 44-yard line of Philadelphia. Bigsby stays in the shotgun. Hurts motions Smitty across the formation. Stamps his foot, takes a snap, 5-man pressure. He's going to throw, stops, throws, left side, incomplete. Airmail Devontae Smith. He's lucky that was out of reach, too, because the cornerback with Green Bay was sitting right on that route. No flag. 3rd and 5. Not sure if there was a lot of contact at the top of this route. They're showing it right now. He got his hand on him, but I think Hurts was smart to airmail that one, or that could have been a pick there by Kerry Valentine. 3rd and 5. 5:38 to go here, first quarter. Line to gain is the Bird 49. They are 30th in the NFL on 3rd down at 33%. Hurts in the gun. Oh, and now we have a flag, and I think they're going to get a false start on the Birds. Let's see. Philly thinks it's on the Packers, but I think they're going to get Landon Dickerson here for a false start. Let's see. It's taken a while. This would be a 1st down. False start. All right, so 3rd and 5 is 3rd and 10. They do this. They definitely do this from time to time, and it kills them. When they have been obliterated on drives, it's because they false start. And let's see if it was Landon Dickerson. I didn't see it at all. I guess Mailata jumped because he thought that one of the Packers had jumped. I don't know. 3rd and 10. Here we go. Makes it a little harder. Line to gain still the 49. This snap comes from the Bird 39. Will Shipley in as the running back to the left of Hurts in the gun. 3rd down and 10. Jaelan surveying the defense, stamps the right foot, calls for the ball. 4-man pressure coming. Jaelan rolls to his right. Micah Parsons in chase. Jaelan still rolling, stops, fires. That's going to be caught. 1st down, it's Will Shipley. He got a gain of 10. What a throw there from Jalen Hurts on the run. Micah Parsons gave chase. And how about the 3rd-string running back showing off the hands? That was a laser from Jalen Hurts and a big 1st down. Wow. Boy, Tyler Steen got worked by Micah Parsons there. Jaelan, though, really good job moving away from number 1 because Parsons, as we saw a couple weeks ago when they played the Packers, is very quick in the open field. Big 1st down. Saquon Barkley checks back in. 5:10 to go here. Opening drive for the Birds. Lone setback, Saquon Barkley from the Bird 49. Hurts motions A.J. Brown across. He'll be in the slot at the bottom. Takes the snap. Turn give Barkley. Going up the middle and lowers the shoulder for about 3. Excuse me. And that will march the ball into Packer territory for the first time. And they're showing us Fred Johnson on the broadcast right now because Philadelphia has used Fred Johnson as a 6th offensive lineman on a lot of their under-center run plays the past couple of weeks. When he's on the football field, they run the football at an astronomically high rate, and they have a lot of success with it as well. 2nd and 8 officially. Only got 2 there. 4:29 to go here and a fast-moving 1st down. 3 tight end look now. All 3 tight ends are in. Hurts takes a snap. Turn give Barkley. Running right side. Tries to get around the edge. Cuts up the field. And he'll get 2 or 3 more and runs into a gang of green. A bunch of Packer cheeseheads are in the way there. It looked like he got, I would say, 3. And it'll be 3rd down and 5 again. So they've thrown the football 3 times, essentially. A pass to A.J. Brown for 8, an airmail incomplete to Devontae Smith, and then a 10-yard completion to Will Shipley. The rest have been runs. It has been all runs so far early. Clearly, the message by Nick Sirianni and Ken Patullo, establish the run. It'll pay off later in this game. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Philadelphia converted on their last one. Dotson comes across to the bottom of the formation. Trips at the bottom. A.J. alone at the top. Will Shipley in. Line to gain the 40. Hurts takes a snap. Blitz coming. Stops, fires. Caught. Smitty, 1st down. He sat right at the 40-yard line and falls across for a gain of 7, maybe 8. And there's another strike from Jalen Hurts to the middle of the field. Didn't do that a lot early on this season. And there's Devontae Smith's first catch of the night and it's good enough for a first down. Nice, easy pitch and toss right in the middle of the zone, and this Bird offense is humming right now, and they're going to go hurry up. Hurts takes the snap. He's going to throw again, rolling to his left. Micah Parsons in chase, fires outside, caught A.J. Brown down to the 30-yard line, and there's a 7-yard gain on first down. 2 tosses to number 11, 2 catches for number 11 so far, and this Bird offense, you were wondering going into the bye week, had they, maybe peaked a little in that Giants game. How about a 12-play, 61-yard drive? It's taken 6.5 minutes, and we're not even close to being done. And they're going hurry up again. 2nd and 3. Ball to Packer 30. Birds working left to right. Dotson comes in a cross motion to the near side. Hurts takes the snap. Turn gives Shipley. Lowers the shoulder. Still going. And he's got a first down. How about Will Shipley churning the legs there? And that's another Eagle first down. All 3 running backs have touched the football here in quarter 1. And that's Shipley's first carry, what feels like forever since Tank Bigsby came on 2 weeks ago. And that's the 13th play of this drive. It's taken 7.5 minutes. Now they're going to huddle up and slow things down. 2:13, 2:12, 2:11 to go here first quarter. Play clock at 15. Hurts is going to go under center. They're going to go jumbo again. Dallas Goedert's in. Cameron Latu as well. Darius Cooper is your receiver at the top. Saquon's back in. Offset I formation. Hurts under center. Calls for the football. Takes the snap. Turn get Barkley. Nope, he's going to throw it. Rolls to his left. All day to throw. Still looking. Now he's going to roll to the right. Still looking. And now he's going to finally just throw that one away. Boy, I think they wanted to take a shot there. And it was pretty well covered up, as well as a second down at 10 coming up here pretty soon. Super chat here from Roadhead Fred, which is a funny name there. Congrats, the year my daughter was born was one of our first Super Bowl in 2017. Hopefully your little girl brings the same result. I hope so as well. Thank you very much for that $5 super chat. Christopher with a 10. Thomas W tonight with the stream. Yes, remember, if you're watching, Josh Davis, he is at Lambeau Field. So that is why we are alone, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with just me. I know Josh makes these broadcasts so much better, but got to do what you got to do. Here we go. Second down and 10. 1:44 to go here, first quarter. Birds sitting at the 26-yard line of Green Bay. Play number 15 is going to be a pistol handoff to Saquon. Cuts up the field for 2. Well, third down and 8 upcoming. And after that one big Saquon run for 20, it looks like the Green Bay defense has held on pretty well to slow down Saquon. Oh, man, this is crazy. All right. So it'd be a third down and 8. Philadelphia's converted on all 3 of their third downs so far today. This one, their second longest one, they hit a 3rd and 10 a couple of plays ago. This will be play 16 on the opening drive for Philadelphia. Green Bay marched down and then punted following a sack. Philadelphia has a chance to go ahead and convert here on 3rd and 8. Line to gains to 17. Hurts in an empty set. Takes a snap. Quarterback run up the middle. Blocker in front. He's got the first down. There goes Jalen Hurts. Oh, he fumbled the football. Let's make sure he was down. The Packers are running it back, and they're going to be out of bounds. Let's make sure that Jaelan was down here, or that could be a disaster. Green Bay thinks it's a fumble. Jaelan was going to the ground. We need to see a replay, though. This could be he had a first down, too. Hurts is going back to the huddle. I don't know how confident he is. He doesn't look very confident. Let's see. Hurts trying to go to the ground. That's a fumble. He fumbled it. Oh, man. Yep, that's a fumble. 16-play drive, and it just got killed by a fumble. Hurts was kind of being held up a little bit. That was the real problem. He was being held up, and they punched it out. Ugh. And they're at like the 40-yard line, too. All right, commercial. Dang it! What a perfect drive. Their 4th turnover on the year as a Jalen Hurts fumble when they were about to be in the red zone. They had converted the first down. Oh, my goodness, I'm sick. Oh, man, okay. All right, a couple super chats here. We're on commercial break with 49 seconds to go in quarter 1. Isaac Torres with a 5. I'm late to the chat. Have you all talked about the bright red band AJ is wearing? He's being petty, implying that Hurts doesn't see him. I don't know if that's the case, but pretty funny. Andrew with another 10. Love that it's finally getting cold. Finally pulled out the $250 Eagle Kelly Green Mitchell and Ness jacket with beer stains from the Super Bowl. I washed it and it's ready. There you go. Yeah, all the Eagle cold weather gear. It's coming out right now. And I appreciate the super chat there from Andrew. Golly, I cannot believe that fumble just happened. Unbelievable. Oh, man. What are you going to do? Terrible fumble. Terrible fumble. Josh Davis texted me. Let's see what he says right now. Darius Cooper separated his shoulder, it looked like, into the locker room. We got like an on-field reporter. He's in the stadium, but there's Josh Davis. So it looks like Cooper separated the shoulder there a couple of plays ago. So, all right, well, that's not good either. God, I cannot believe they fumbled right there. Cannot believe they fumbled right now. As, yeah, people are saying that they were basically holding Jaelan up a little bit and then punched it out. Yeah, that was the difference for sure. 100% the difference. All right, we are at 667 likes. We're at 2,700 people watching right now, which I appreciate very much. Got to get to 2,000 likes, though, on the night. That's Josh Davis's thing. When he does the stream, we got to get to 2,000 likes. And we're marching there. You know, we're approaching that, but we're not there yet. So be sure to drop a like if you're watching the show right now. Appreciate you guys hanging out and having fun. Oh, commercial break. The fumble's just terrible. Makes me sick. Absolutely terrible. Let's see. The question is going to be, what's Quinyon Mitchell going to do? That's going to be the real question. Is he going to come back in the game here? Because he went out earlier to the Blue Medical tent. We didn't see him back. That was a 9-minute, 16-play drive, and they're going to get no points from it. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, my goodness. Quinyon Mitchell has jogged off after getting looked at with trainers. So I think he's going to be okay as I'm trying to find the tweet here. Hard to say. Q is back. There you go. Josh Davis, give us the update. Q is back. All right. See, Josh is always on top of it. All right, that's good. Okay, so following the fumble, 49 seconds to go here, first quarter. Packers all the way up to the 36-yard line here. Love takes the snap, turn gave Jacobs out of the pistol, fumble the football, and he dove on it, and he got it back. Oh, a missed up exchange there, and Jordan Love barely got on that. Oh, man. Okay, well, they got it back, but it's going to be a loss. Yeah, they were trying to, I think Love was trying to pull that out of Josh Jacobs' chest and missed the exchange. Oh, and it got kicked right back into the arms of Jordan Love. Wow. Somebody kicked it right back to him. All right, probably the final play of the first quarter, down to 15 seconds. Second down and 13. Love back in the gun all the way back to the Packer 33. Motion across the formation to the top of the screen. Takes the snap with a four-man pressure. Stops, fires, and he batted down. And Jalen Carter got a hand on it there. And a very quick 3rd and 13 upcoming with 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. There you go. This is Phillips, Jordan Davis, Hunt, and Carter. And they double-teamed JC, and he just went up there and volleyball swatted that sucker down. Jeez, he could have just caught it there. I know it's a lot harder, easier said than done, but man, he threw that right to the ground. Beautiful. This would be a miracle to get an immediate 3 and out. Quinyon Mitchell is back in at the bottom of the screen. That's good news. 3rd and 13 now. 7 on the play clock. Final play, most likely, of quarter one. 0-0. Empty him out. Love in the gun. Takes the snap. Four-man pressure coming. Rolls to his right. Still rolling. He's going to run now. Going forward. He's going to get hit. Oh, he got real close to the line of gain. He's going to be a yard short. Wow. He took a shot there, too. I don't know if it was Cooper DeJean or Jalen Carter who got there, but that will end quarter one, and it's going to be 4th down and 1 when they come back from commercial break. And they're still at about the 40, I think. I don't remember exactly where he's at, but very interesting to see if they're going to go for it here on 4th and 1 after commercial break. Very interesting. Matthew Glick says, manifesting a win score of 30 to anything for my 30th birthday. Happy 30th birthday, Matthew Glick. There you go. That's a big number. I'm 30 next April, which is crazy to think about, but it's coming sooner than I've ever realized. Sebastian Barry with the 3 says, can't lie. It's a great game so far. It is a great game so far. If we could have just marched down and scored on that first drive where we had 17 plays and converted all these different 3rd downs, Jaelan had converted a 3rd down there. Would have been nice. Would have been very nice. What are you going to do? Oh, man. Okay, still in commercial break. Hey, if you guys like the scoreboard down below, trying a new scoreboard here with the Fire scoreboard, guys, I think it looks fantastic. If you like it, drop a like. Let me know down below in the comment section because I think it looks fantastic. So far, so good. 0-0. This feels like a playoff game. I don't know about you guys. This literally feels like a playoff game. Oh, man. see some of the chats here. Happy birthday, young fella. There you go. Happy birthday to our previous super chatter on his 30th birthday. Colin says his birthday came November 8th, the big 2-1. There you go. Happy birthday 2 days ago. Big 2-1. Hopefully you celebrated responsibly. Where's BG? We have not seen Brandon Graham yet, which is not a surprise in my opinion. I think that it makes sense that they would, slowly work him in there. But so far, hasn't happened. Let's see. We shall bounce back. Someone was mentioning that Jaelan turned the ball over early in that Packer-Brazil game. It's true. He threw that early pick to Xavier McKinney. So maybe, same thing happens. But what a bummer. I missed the ball position. I do too. I think we're about at the 40. And the question is, are they going to go for it? I think they're going to go for it, but we'll see. We will see. Scoreboard is fire. Thanks for figuring it out. Says Suzanne Kelly. Appreciate that. Says, great job streaming solo. Harder than it looks, but yeah, Josh is at Lambeau Field right now. He's a little more IRL than I am. So it looks like Jordan Love is half a yard short is what we're seeing right now. And surely they're going to go for it, and they will. The ball's at the Packer 45.5. So, yeah, I think you definitely go for this. It makes too much sense to go for it. You got to, right? Okay, 4th and 1. Second quarter starting right now. Both teams possessed at one time. Packers on drive 2. Scoreless. Line to gain is the 46. Love under center. Jacobs the lone setback. 4th down in inches. Love checking something at the line. Jumbo set, takes the snap, sneaks forward, and he got it. There's a flag, though. I think we got a false start. I think for sure we just got a false start. False start. All right. One of the offensive linemen, they tried to sneak it, and he would have had it by a mile. And so now it's 4th and 5. They got a punt, right? Oh, yeah. Clear false start. See, they didn't call the first 2 tush pushes false starts, and now I bet both, head coaches have yelled enough to make them want to do it, and now they have. So 4th and 6, and I think that they're going to punt. So a huge stop by the Bird defense. How about that? Quick 3 and out. We love that. All right, 4th and 6. 15 minutes to go here in half number 1. And I guess Philadelphia's going to play punt safe right now. Make sure that there's no chance at a sneak here, but probably not. As Wellen stands back at his own 26-yard line. Still waiting on the snap. 4 on the play clock, 3 in the play clock. Snap underway, punt underway. Gibson back to return his second one of the night. This is a line drive all the way down to the 2. Gibson fields it to the 2, to the 5. Makes a man miss, goes to the 10, cuts up the field, still going. Xavier Gibson all the way up to about the 30-yard line. I think that was a really good return. It's either the 20 or the 30. I think he got to the 20. That's a fantastic return. That would have been inside the 20 had he not made a couple man miss. That was massive. Okay. All right, so back out come the Eagle offense. No harm, no foul. Let me say this. The giveaway on the channel this week, if you're wondering, it's a signed Zach Bond Super Bowl picture, by the way. It's signed by Zach Bond. You see that? I mean, I wish I could keep this, but got this from the Eagles Autism Foundation, and I figured it's best to give it away because you guys, do so much for me. Signed Zach Bond. Happening this week. Be sure to go ahead and subscribe. One of you guys is going to win this bad boy. And actually, we have a lot more giveaways happening this week as well, or this month, I should say. I'll show you guys in a little bit, but so far, so good. The S box with 5 says false start on the Packers on a tush push. I knew they weren't about that life. Yeah, well, I have a feeling they're going to call it on the Eagles if they do it in their next tush push, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, 14:46 to go here, second quarter. Philadelphia coming back out here for drive number 2. They went right down the field, and then Jaelan fumbled it inside the red zone. They'll start the shotgun from the Bird 21. Barkley to his right, takes the snap, turn give Barkley, trying to get around one man, and he lost a bunch of yards. Like Jordan Mailata fell down, and Saquon ran right into his butt, and then he fell back for 2 yards. So 2nd down and 13 officially. What are you going to do? Mailata, he just slipped. Yeah, so Mailata just slipped and fell. Well, that'll do it. Goodness gracious. 2nd and 13. Yeah, he just slipped on the Lambeau turf. The frozen tundra, as they say. Well, what are you going to do? All right, 2nd and 13. Ball the way back to the 18-yard line of Philadelphia. AJ alone at the bottom. Xavier Gibson is in the game. He motions to the bottom as well. Hurts will throw. 4-man pressure. Dumps off underneath screen. Caught Saquon. He lost yards. Jeez, he lost 2 yards. I think he slipped. He did. Yep, he lost his footing as well. So whatever's going on this side of the field, yeah, he's just trying to go and immediately slips and falls forward for a loss of a yard. Gee whiz. Oh, man. Yeah, Lambeau does this. They're saying on the broadcast, those late night primetime games, little moisture on the field. You change the studs out. I think Philadelphia's going to have to do that here on their next time on the sideline. We'll see. 3rd and 14. Will Shipley has checked into the game now. A.J. Brown to the low at the bottom. 2 receivers top of the formation. Hurts in the gun. Takes the snap. They're going to give it to Shipley on a 3rd and 13. Tries to get around the edge and does. Cuts up the field, and he's going to get about 7. But they obviously need to double that to get a first down. And the Packers go 3 and out, and Philadelphia goes 3 and out. We'll have our first Braden Mann punt sighting of the night with 13 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. All right, well, maybe a defensive battle, anyone? We get a little defensive battle going on here? Oh, man. Okay. 12:59 or 12:50, 12:48, 47, 46. As Mann comes in, he'll stand at his own 10 on this 4th down at 7. He's been great so far this year. Romeo Doubs to return. Boy, that was close. He did get it away, though. And it's a really good punt fielded by Doubs at the 10. Doubs the 15, 20, and then brought down by a bunch of Eagles at the 21-yard line, including Jeremiah Trotter Jr. And that's where Jordan Love will come out for drive number 3 in a scoreless game with 12:29 to go here in the second quarter. We go to commercial break. All right, Jordan Love coming back here in just a little bit. We are at 3,000 people watching, 929 likes. Appreciate that, hanging out with you guys. And as you see at the top, we're doing a little diaper fund goal, super chat goal here. We're trying to get to 50 super chats. That way my poor 1-week-old baby Lily can have diapers. Because if we don't get the 50 super chats, she won't have a diaper. It's just that simple. So we're at 21, so it's looking good. It looks like Lily's going to have diapers. Because trust me, she goes through a ton. And I'm the one changing them during our 3 wake times at night, every single night, which is nuts, by the way. I know most of you guys in here have had kids, but man, I'm very tired. But I wanted to stream this because, come on, no YouTube TV. A lot of people have YouTube TV. They can't watch the game. Obviously, it's a massive game as well. You don't get to call a lot of Green Bay games in Monday night at Lambeau Field, and so going to have some fun. Where are you watching? I'm watching on Sling. I saw someone ask that. I'm on Sling right now. They have a day pass. You want to pay money for it. They definitely do. So, Kevin says the slips killed that drive. They 100% did. Winston's channel said diaper time. I am off diaper duty for the duration of this stream, but I'm pretty sure I will immediately leave the stream at like midnight Eastern and go put fresh diapers on my newborn baby because, mom has her jobs and hers are a lot harder than mine, but I have my jobs as well. So, fumble killed the momentum, says Matt. It really did. That was awful. Just awful. I just cannot believe that 7-0 in this game. Philadelphia gets a lead. It's so different. It really is. It's so different. What are you going to do? So we hear from Chad Brown. Time to change those cleats out. Yeah, this happened in Brazil. I mean, literally, the last time you played the Packers, or 2 times ago because of the playoff game, in Brazil, they were slipping and sliding. They had to go change the cleats to the studs at halftime. I would not be surprised if people are changing the cleats out at halftime because it's hard to do at the sideline because of, having time. You got to run back in and out. Still in commercial break, Jose Pedroza says it's just the rust coming off the bye. The D is looking solid. There you go. I agree with that first part for sure. I agree with both parts, actually. You would just like to see them start to roll here pretty soon. Got to get some points before halftime. But we do forget they have a bye week. It did feel like forever waiting for an Eagle game after that giant win. And so, they're finally back. But, oh, man. Always anxiety until the Eagles score their first points. I think that's very, very, very similar for most of us. Always a little bit of anxiety. All right, looks like we're coming back from commercial break. Yes, we are. All right, 12:29 to go here in quarter number 2. Bird defense back out, pitching a shutout so far. Drive number 3 upcoming for Jordan Love. 2 tight end look. They got Jacobs to his right. Love has started 1 for 3 for 6 yards. This snap comes from his 22. They're going to give to Jacobs up the middle, tackled by a bunch of Eagles, but I think he got 4 or 5 yards there. Looked like Jordan Davis and Jihad Campbell were in on that tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Getting an update here that Jordan Love's left hand has somewhat of a problem, and that they were working on the left hand. I think it got hit. Oh, yeah, it got smashed by the helmet of Reed Blankenship during his run there on that 3rd down and 9. So it's his non-throwing hand. Good news for Jordan Love there, but definitely worth keeping an eye on here. All right, 2nd down and 5. 11:53 to go here, running clock. Line to gain is the Packer 32, working left to right. I formation. This would be a toss right to Josh Jacobs, trying to get the edge, and does. He's going to have a first down and a lot more, and Josh Jacobs gets tripped up across the Packer 40, and there's your first big run of the night for the Green Bay Packers, and their running back, Josh Jacobs. That'd be a gain of 15. Who missed the seal here? Yeah, it looked like Jahad Campbell got lost a little bit there. Q comes up, but Q's got a tight end in his face. You can't really ask him to do much there. Good that Q's back out there, but yeah, that's a good run. First down, Green Bay. They needed that one. Oh, all right, 2nd down and 10. Or sorry, 1st down and 10. 11:12 to go here, second quarter, excuse me. 7 carries, 31 yards, 4.4 per carry for Josh Jacobs. He's still the back in there right now as the lone setback with Love under center. From the 39-yard line, takes the snap, turn give Jacobs, runs right into Jaelan Phillips. There he is again. 2 good run stops and a great pass rush rep a couple of possessions ago. That's a gain of about 2, and there's the new number 50 for Philadelphia. Gotta like that. Super chat from Devin. Diaper fun. Hope you get some sleep, Thomas. And why do you keep running? And why do you keep running on 3rd and long? I am not getting a lot of sleep, but I appreciate the thoughts. Hopefully, I mean, she sleeps really well. You just got to wake her up to feed her, right? That's like the rules. So I appreciate the diaper fun, though. Peter Worrell, 10. He says, here's the diapers and fresh cleats. Appreciate that, Peter. There you go. I think my daughter's going to have diapers tonight. She's going to have some fresh diapers. Ball at the 40. 2nd down and 7. Pistol formation. Love takes the snap. They're going to run Jacobs again. Runs right into Moro Jomo, and they're going to lose a couple yards. What a play there from Big Mo. Wow. Jomo got there first. Couple other Eagles cleaned it up. That's a loss of 2. So 3rd and 9. All right. Wow. So Jordan Love has, what, 1 completion so far in the night? I think he has just 1 completion. And what are you going to do? All right, Jaelan Phillips back in. Jalix Hunt, the other edge rusher. We have not seen Brandon Graham yet, for those wondering. No BG. 3rd and 8. 9:46 to go here in the second quarter. Line to gain is the Packer 48. They're 0 for 3 on 3rd down so far tonight. The snap comes from the 39. Love takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Stops, fires underneath. That's going to be caught, but short. And there's Jahad Campbell on Luke Musgrave. That's a gain of about 5. And he's going to be 2 or 3 yards short. 4th down. What are they going to do here? We're going to go for it on 4th and inches, about the same area of the field. And I think they're going to keep the offense out there, and they are. Here they go. 4th and 2. They're going again. They've snuck it every single time they tried to go for it. They had a penalty on that previous sneak. 4th and 2. It's a long 2. He's in the shotgun. They got to throw this if they want to go ahead and get it. Empty him out. No, now Love's going to walk up to the line of scrimmage, bark out some commands, then back up into the gun. Running back to his right. Love calls for the football. No, they're not going to snap this. No, they didn't. All right. And they will go ahead and get a flag, and that will be a delay of game. And Philadelphia's defense once again gets a 3 and out. Let's go. Beautiful. We'll take it. My stream has frozen. Come on, Sling TV. Get it back. Let's see what happens. Come on, Sling. All right. We're still waiting to see if my stream is going to come back. Is it going to come back? Let's see. This will be interesting. All right. Well, I'm blind right now, guys. I'm Sling is loading. Very blind. Goodness gracious. Come on, Sling. What are we doing? It was doing great that entire... refresh. Oh, here we go. We're back. All right, we're back. All right, they're going to commercial break. Let's go. Okay, good. I was worried about there for Sling there for a second. We're okay. KP got to get in his bag. We need a touchdown. Yeah, they need one right here. 100%. Let's pass the ball a bit more. That'd be fine. The punt was a touchback. Okay, there you go. Okay, so there's FLDB, who's running the scoreboard right now, giving us the update. Punt was a touchback. Okay. We're back. Well, that's good that it was a touchback. We'll take that. Okay, Thomas, that scoreboard is hot. Coming in here from I Ate Karate Kid. Okay, I think the people have spoken. We want the scoreboard to stay long term. We were just trying it out tonight, but it looks like a lot of people want us to go ahead and keep it. Naptime asked for any Philadelphia cream cheese heads in the stadium. I saw some during Monday Night Countdown. Definitely saw a couple on Monday Night Countdown. So I assume that they are out there right now. All right, let's double check some stuff over here. Nope, no update there. Okay, so it looks like everything's fine in that end. We're good to go there. Okay, just making sure we're running and rolling. Sling Day Pass, $5. Just takes the game. You can't watch the game. Talking the game, you can't watch the game. True, very true. Darius Cooper is back on the field, according to Josh Davis. Remember, Josh Davis is at the game. He's in Lambeau Field. His wife is from Wisconsin, so that's why they went to that game. They had that one circled months ago. Matthew John says, how's the baby? Congrats on joining the dad club. Baby's great, honestly. Like, the baby is extreme. I mean, she is very chill. She does not cry hardly at all. If she's hungry, she'll cry, but she just sleeps, eats, hangs out. So healthy, which was a big factor. You know, you want to have a healthy kid, but she's been great. I mean, she's been on this earth for exactly a week, and she's been fantastic. And it's crazy being a dad. I just stare at her as she sleeps because she's so perfect. I love her so much. Eagle 1 with a 5. I didn't see a comment there from Eagle 1, but appreciate the 5. That field is trash. A lot of people saying that field is trash. Yeah, well, it's not good. Is there a way to integrate with ESPN scoreboard like Scores app, or is that bad because it wouldn't sync with y'all's coverage? Yeah, the problem with any scoreboard, why this one is clearly the best, there's a delay with the streaming service. So you're streaming on YouTube TV or ESPN or whatever. There's a delay, and then YouTube delays it. So it'd be hard to fully match things up that way. And so this is clearly the best way to do it as we come back from commercial break. So, all right, so Eagles got a 3-and-out on back-to-back possessions on defense. They're coming off a 3-and-out on offense with a couple of slips, which was a problem. And now we see what the Bird offense can do. 85 total yards. They marched right down the field on drive 1. Haven't done much since. 8:28 to go, second quarter. Birds in those black helmets, white jerseys, and black pants. Hurts will start this one under center with an offset I formation. They're going to run. Nope, play action. Hurts rolls to his right. Still rolling right. Stops, fires. Back. Oh, it's caught. Goddard. That was a scary pass. Goddard's still going backward, though. He's got about 7. That was really, really scary of a throw across Jalen Hurts' body. Clay Walker was right there and somehow did not catch this. And it's going to be a gain of 7. Oh, my gosh, that was scary. Holy cow. Incredibly, incredibly scary. Oh, man. Okay, well, hey, gain of 7. We will take it. All right, it's actually 2nd and 2. He got 8 on that one. That was such a scary throw from Jalen Hurts. Oh, my gosh. All right. Offside I again. Saquon back in. Eagles sitting at their own 27-yard line. Again, they're going to go play action. Hurts, deep drop, steps up. Going to fire across the middle. That's going to be dropped. Actually, I think it was more broken up there. They tried to get it to Dallas Goedert again, and it was a pretty good pass break up there by Nixon. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Oh, man, he had him open, and then he came back. Yeah, that's a good play there by the DB. Jalen's going to put that a little more out in front of Dallas Goedert, I think. That would have really helped out. Either way, incomplete, 3rd down and 2. Come on, guys, need the first down here. 7:39 to go here, second quarter, scoreless. That was Keyshawn Nixon. He's been pretty good. Pretty good so far this year for the Green Bay Packers. Line of gains to 30. Set 3rd and 2. Hurts takes the snap. He's going to throw again. Stops, fires. That's going to be incomplete. He completely missed Jahan Dotson. And that was also a dangerous throw there from Jalen Hurts. Got to settle him down. 3 straight passes, and they're going to go 3-and-out again. I don't like that. 4th and 2. Maybe makes a run in there? You know, they just ran a little speed out to Devontae Smith, and again, he's not open. I would have ran that. I would have liked to see a run. I would like to see a run on 2nd and 2. I would have hated a run on 3rd and 2 either, but I don't know. All right, Braden Mann comes back out. Defensive starting to kind of settle down here on both sides. Mann stands back at his own, 14-yard line on 4th and 2. Snap, punt away. Again, they came after Braden Mann. And this is an absolute shank, and it's really short, and it's going to roll, I think, a little bit in the Eagles' favor to the 42. Yikes. But they did come after Braden Mann, and I think he had to get that away because it was desperate times. Gee whiz. 3 and outs for Philadelphia, 3 and outs for Green Bay, and we go to commercial break again. 0-0, 7:25 to go here, second quarter. My goodness. As good as that offense was in that first possession, it's just not been the same. Just not been the same. All right, still in commercial break. Let's see how many likes we're at. We got to be getting close to our number, right? We got to be getting real close to our actual number. Let's see. 1,000. We're 1,000 likes. There you go. So we just need 1,000 more and the Eagles are going to win. That's all it really takes. As we have 3,000 people watching the stream right now, which is great. Okay. All right. A couple more super chats. Oh, no. Sorry. Some more normal chats. I've seen enough. Get Vic Fan show the team. Come on. It's still 0-0, right? Come on. FLDB says we're halfway to the diaper goal. New babies are expensive. Let's get that up. They are not cheap. Holy cow. I thought my wife was expensive. Wait till you have a baby. That is crazy. Report from Josh Davis, again, at the game. He's saying that the receivers have not been that open. Jaelan hasn't had many options at receivers tonight on the routes that they've run. Of course, he's there. He can see. So, you know. We're going to lose this game if KP doesn't wake up. I think we're freaking out a little bit. That opening drive was great. Stephen Angel says they had 11 days. That's true. I would have liked to run on second and short and third and short. At least one run to Saquon Barkley. Get me 2 yards. And let's get that first down. We talk about it all the time. First down. And then you start to kind of really implement that offense. That's when they really get things going. We need better play calls. Derek says, sucks, can't watch the game. I know. Trust me, I know. I don't know what. You know, they actually, on the Manning cast, they're having Bob Iger, the Disney CEO, was on the Manning cast, which is the ultimate PR move, by the way. He's not just there for fun, right? But the fact that ESPN and YouTube cannot figure this out, 2 weeks, two weekends now, 2 sports weekends in, is unbelievable. It's crazy, but corporate greed, you know how it works. Tyler with a super chat. $10 here. This play call is seriously bipolar. I can't make sense of it. Genuinely, Einstein couldn't make sense of this. A balanced offense. That's all we want as Eagle fans. KP can't keep putting us through this. All right, well, if Einstein couldn't figure this one out. Oh, they're actually back going quick here. 1 second. I'll talk about that more in a second here. Packers back on offense from the 41, and they're going quick. Pistol formation. Love takes a snap. He's going to throw left side. That's going to be incomplete. Broken up. There's a good play there by Quinyon Mitchell and Romeo Doubs. Really good play there. All I want to say, Tyler, before we go to the next super chat, is the offense did look good, but I agree. It's the bipolarness, hot and cold. I think Jalen's got to settle down a little bit. Give him some easy throws here. John Rice with a 2. Lane Johnson, is he in the medical tent? Is he really? I didn't see that at all. Is he really in the medical tent? That would be so bad if he goes to the medical tent. We'll keep an eye on that. I have not seen that yet. Let's hope not. Goodness gracious. Okay. Jordan Love has 2 completions on 6 passes. Yikes. 2nd down and 10 from the Packer 41. He's going to go toss right, and it's going to be tackled by Jaelan Phillips. There he is again. My goodness, he's been good at run stopping. He's fired up, too. Gain of 1, maybe 2. 3rd down and long. All right. He's been really good. BG was actually in on that play, too. There's BG. My first time seeing him. He's on the other side. Wow, look at Jaelan Phillips go. How about that play? 3rd and 8. They're 0 for 4 on 3rd down tonight. Best 3rd down offense in the league has not converted one yet. Shotgun. Line against the Eagle 49. Love takes the snap. BG's in right now. Pressure coming. Fires across the middle. Tipped and incomplete. Oh, my goodness. John Campbell got so close. That was batted down. And that is another 3 and out. And I think that was, again, Moro Jomo that got in the face of Jordan Love. Holy cow. This pass rush is just night and day better already. And it was Moro Jomo. Yep, and then tipped by Jalen Carter. There you go. Yep, that's been rinse repeat so far tonight. And there you go. This 3rd down offense, terrible for the Packers so far. 0 for 5 now, and their 3rd straight 3 and out. 4th and 8. 6:48. Remember the playoff game at the Link? It was low scoring, and then the Eagles finally figured things out after the half. So we'll see what happens as that punt is away, and Gibson is standing back at his 15. It's returnable. Gibson going back to his left, 15, makes a man miss, goes forward. What a return to the 25. Xavier Gibson is a breath of fresh air returning punts. He's been fantastic. And now the ball up to the 26-yard line, and back will come Jalen Hurts, needing to get a first down here. Deep Crow with a 5. First drive was great. We need to adjust equipment for the field. Not freaking out. Like both of us are daring each other to make a mistake. It does feel like both teams are kind of sizing each other up because they understand just how important this game is for playoffs. I mean, this is like, this game and the Lions game next week are really, it feels like the battle for the 1 seed. Philly wins both. Good luck getting the 1 seed out of their arms. I mean, goodness gracious, 8-2 and they have all the tiebreakers. That would be incredible. Appreciate the 5 though from Deep Crow. Appreciate the 5. Oh man, 3,100 people watching right now. Phillips is nice, says React W. He is really nice. He looks really good. Lane Johnson briefly looked at the medical tent. He's okay and back from Josh Davis. There you go. I love that Josh is giving us updates from Lambeau Field. It's crazy. I mean, you can tell he wishes he was broadcasting, but he obviously is in a better spot actually at Lambeau Field. But we will definitely take the fact that Lane Johnson's going to be okay. They messed up letting us get Jaelan Phillips. They 100% did. 100% did. For sure. We're still on commercial break. 3,200 people watching. We have 1,200 likes on the stream right now. We're going to hit 2,000, which is a great sign because that normally means the Eagles win. But, you know, if you want to guarantee the Eagles win, we got to get over 2,000 likes. That's kind of the rule. Pretty much the rule, I would say. But I'm a little biased. Still on commercial break. Okay, let's just make sure. Darius Cooper, questionable to return with an injury, but I believe Josh said he saw him back out there. So that would be very, very good news overall. Oh my goodness, I got a super chat from my buddy Jacob Brandenburg. He says, for baby Lily. Oh, I don't want to read that next part. Go Pack, go. Jacob is my college roommate, and he's a Packer fan. And, you know, that says everything you need to know about Jacob Brandenburg, is he's a Packer fan. But he did donate to Baby Lily's diaper fund, so Baby Lily can actually wear a diaper tonight. Thank you, Jacob. We appreciate that, because diapers are really expensive. Jacob is I think he's next of our friend group to have a kid, so he'll need his own super chats, because diapers are so darn expensive. But no Go Pack Go, but I appreciate the first part there for Baby Lily. Thank you. Thank you, Jacob. Oh, man. All right, back from commercial break. That fumble by Jalen Hurts is still haunting me, because they went right down the field. Unbelievable. Looked like the offenses were both humming on those first 2 drives, and then it's been defense the entire way. All right, Bird offense back from their own 26. Offset I. They're going to run Saquon. Should have done that the previous drive. Cuts to the right. Goes across the 30. What a run there. Wow. Got about 7 or 8. And that's his second best run of the night. He had that first one for 15. That was the real W run so far for Saquon Barkley. The rest have been tough sledding. That was good for 7. Chuck with a $5 super check. Congrats, and welcome to Parenthood. Thank you. Happy to be here. It's been a lot of fun. Very tiring, but it's been a lot of fun. I was looking at the shadows under my eyes. They don't look too bad on this stream because I've been very tired. Ryan with a 2. Let Miami trade up. Last Miami trade ended up with a Super Bowl W repeat on the way. That's right. That's right. With the running back. They're going to run here to Saquon, right side. First down. Good run there. Still going for 5. I think that's 7 yards up to the 40, but there's a flag. But there's a flag, and Lane Johnson is hurt. Oh, no. Get up, Lane. Get up, Lane. He's on his knees now, and he's looking at his... Oh, boy. And there's a flag. It's probably going to be a hold, too. Oh, let's hope Lane Johnson's okay. Goodness gracious. Please be okay, Lane Johnson. Let's see here. He was blocking Gary on the right side. And... Did someone roll? Yeah, he got rolled up on. Yikes. Ooh. Fouls on both teams, by the way. They got an illegal shift. Lane is up, and he's limping gingerly to the sideline. So they're going to replay the down. So it's going to be second down and short, and Lane limps off. It's his left knee. And that is, as Joe Buck just said, not a good sight for the Eagles. Okay. And that means I believe they will put Fred Johnson in, and they will. Okay. Ed Pastrana says, BG is back. Change those cleats. Go, baby Lily. There you go. Appreciate that, Elbert. BG is back. He's been there for a couple plays as Lane huddles to the tent. And Fred Johnson is now your right tackle. So here we go. Chad Burkett with the 1. Chad, I appreciate that. We're caught up on Super Chat. 34. We are over halfway to our 50 Super Chat goal here for the evening. All right, Fred's been good. Fred was really good. Whatever game that was, I forget. Was it the Rams? It was like forever ago. But Either way, 2nd down and 3. Barkley still in as the lone setback in a pistol formation. Ball at the Eagle 33. AJ and Smitty stacked to the bottom of the screen. Hurts has been a little cold since that 17-play opening drive. Jaelan stamps his foot, takes a snap, turn, give Barkley, running up the middle, dives forward for a gain of 2, and it's going to be 3rd down and short here as they have really handed the football to Saquon Barkley a lot so far tonight. And it's been okay. It's been up and down running the football. Packers done a pretty good job. 3rd down and short. Remember, last time they had 3rd and short, they had an out route to Smitty, incomplete in the previous drive. They went 3 and out. Can they get a 1st down here and keep this drive going with 5:14 running clock right now happening in the 2nd quarter? Philadelphia gets the ball to start quarter 3. Tank Bigsby checks in. They started 3 for 3 on 3rd downs. They're 0 for 3 the rest of the way. I formation, jumbo package. Bigsby is in on 3rd and 2. Hurts takes the snap. Play fake. He's going to throw. Steps, looks, fires, left side. Incomplete. It's got to be a flag, though, right? Yes, pass interference. That'll be a 1st down. Clearly, Sorrell tackled Dallas Goedert, and that is a very clear pass interference. I don't think he needed to. I think Jaelan missed that throw. But that's going to be a 1st down. Beautiful. We'll take it. Oh, yeah. Clearly pass interference. That looked uncatchable. That was really high. We'll take it, though. Needed that. Thank you, Evan Williams. Whew, it was scary. That was a little scary. I think it was too high. I think it was too high. Oh, man. So they brought Tank Bigsby in and decided to go play action. They're not wanting to run the football on 3rd and short. You can tell KP's brain's working a little here, trying to figure things out. All right, 1st down. Either way, up to the 40. Barkley back in. He's the lone setback. Hurts under center, 2 tight end look. Kylan Granson checks in. He now motions into the offset fullback position and then comes back to the near side. Calcaterra also in as well, and Philadelphia false started. And they get Jordan Mailata again. So back-to-back false starts for Jordan Mailata in this 1st half. He's gotten 2 so far. Not good. Not good. Come on, Jordan. 1st and short, and they are walking Lane Johnson into the locker room, and that is not a sight we wanted to see, and he's got a very heavy limp. Can we not get a card out for Lane Johnson? Goodness gracious. Dang it. 1st and 15. All right, so Lane's out the rest of the game, it seems like. All right, so back him up. Back to the Eagle 35, 4:53 to go here, 2nd quarter. Hurts back in the gun. Smitty slot to the far side. 2 tight ends in. Hurts calls for the ball. Takes the snap, turn, give Barkley. Slips, now cuts to the right side. He's got a big gain. There goes Saquon. 1st down and more. There goes Saquon with a flag on the flag. Goodness gracious, there's a flag. And it's a hold on Philadelphia. And they're going to get Brett Toth. Gosh darn it. That was a gain of like 20. Let's see how bad it was. Man, what a cutback from Saquon. Did Brett Toth even need to do it? Yeah, it's a hold. It's a hold. Shoot. Yeah, it's a hold. Come on, Brett. And now it's 1st and 25. Goodness gracious. They did this multiple times. Was it the Viking game or the Giant game? I don't remember. Where they would like have a 1st down, penalty, false start, back them up, and then all of a sudden it was like 1st and a mile, and now it's 1st and 25. Tank Bigsby checks in from the Eagle 25, so they got to get to the 50. Shotgun. Hurts. Stamps his foot, takes the snap. Turn, give Bigsby. Running left side. Lowers the shoulder to the 30. I don't know if he got all the way to the 30. It's going to be 2nd down and 20? 21? It's 2nd and 20. Okay, well, 2nd and 20, guys. That's great. Jeez. Oh, my goodness. 2nd down and 20. Oh, man. Come on. Can you get a chunk here and make it 3rd and manageable? Ball to 30. Line gains the 50. Multiple penalties have killed Philadelphia on this drive. Bigsby stays in. Hurts motions Smitty across, takes the snap. They're going to play fake now, throw a screen back right side. Caught Devontae Smith. Nice size hole. Stiff arms a man up to the 40. And there's a good game from Devontae Smith. He got to the 39, and that will make it at least 3rd and manageable. I mean, it was 1st and 25. We'll call it 3rd and 11. I like this little tunnel screen. They throw to the right side. They just run Fred Johnson in for the injured Jordan Mailata, and they get him out in space, and he seals that safety. And Smitty was one player away from breaking that. That could have been a big game. I like that play, though. They have not run enough tunnel screens in the Kevin Patullo era. They've started to the past 3 weeks, and that one good for at least 10. 3rd and 11. Make it 9. Line of gain to 50. Hurts in the gun. Will Shipley checks in, showing pressure. They bring 4. Backs up to throw. Now he's going to step up. Hurts can run. Cuts back to the right side. Plate. And now he's going to fake a throw and then slide for a gain of about 4. And they're going to have to punt. So penalties are going to kill him on that drive with 2:46 to go. Running clock. All timeouts for both sides. Looks like they're going to punt back to Green Bay and give them one final chance before the half in a scoreless Monday night game here in November. 4th and 7. Yep. Dang. Yeah, I mean, they move the football. It appears that the problem is penalties. What a surprise. Braden Mann comes back in, getting ready to punt this one away, and gets this one away cleanly. It looks like a line drive. It's way short, though. Oh, and then takes a good bounce and goes all the way down to the 9 and picked up by Keithy Ringo at the 7. There's a flag, though. We'll see what that is. It looks like it's on Philly? What's the flag here? Nope, it's against Green Bay. There you go. It's going to back him up. I don't know what the call is, but it's going to back him up. That's going to be like half the distance, like the 5-yard line. Nope, hold on Philadelphia. I thought they pointed at Philadelphia. I don't know why Joe Buck tricked me. A hold on the punting team? Doesn't happen often. LaFleur can... Is he going to accept, or do they repunt? I don't know what they're going to call here. We're waiting on the call. Hold on Philadelphia. And they're going to force it. So they're going to replay 4th down. Well, they got Keithy Ringo. There he is, a little Keithy Ringo. Shout out to Keithy Ringo playing tonight on his usual gunner position. And so they're going to re-kick now. So back him up 4th and 17. And it's a really helpful thing for Green Bay because they would have 1st and 10 at the 7. Where's the hold here? They're showing us Keithy Ringo. He just grabs onto him. That didn't look like a hold at all. Are you kidding me? That's a hold? What? Okay, I didn't see that at all. Whatever. 4th and 17, they're going to repunt now. Goodness gracious. So Braden Mann backs up again from his 18-yard line following Philadelphia's penalty field possession. Gets this low snap away. And this is another bad punt to the 25, fielded at the 20. Romeo Doubs makes a man miss to the 30, spins through 2 players, then brought down by Patrick Johnson at the 35. So that penalty by Keithy Ringo is like a 25-yard net positive for the Packers, which is a bummer. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. 1:54 to go here in quarter number 2. We go to the 2-minute warning. So, well, it's been a great first half by the Bird defense. It's been a very up and down, let's say, first half here from the Eagle offense. Not exactly what we wanted to see. Oh, man. All right, so commercial break, officially. Let's go to the comment section, see what people are doing. Jalen about to throw a pick or fumble, or Jordan about to throw a pick or fumble to Q. I would definitely take that, for sure. This game is taking too long. Well, we're in for the long run. A lot of negative comments right now. Come on, it's still 0-0, right? This is what, a 5-6 win Packer team, a 5-win Packer team? I mean, people are acting like the sky is falling. I don't think it's fallen that far, but, you know, what do I know? As we were still on commercial break. Packers take away the big plays. You got to at least take 1 or 2 shots down the field. They have not taken their deep field shots yet. That's a good point. That is a very good point. Why is Ringo still on the team? Good question. Super chat from Dustin Davis says, don't get disheartened. Remember the 4th and 26 back in the day against the Packers get the playoffs. Wasn't the 4th and 26 in the playoffs? Am I wrong on that? I thought it was a wild card round, but I could be wrong. I'm thinking back to the wild card game last year. With Philadelphia, I mean, we only scored like 17 points, and it was a late touchdown from Dallas Goedert that really broke a 1-score game. So, don't necessarily think I'm going to give up just yet, but, you know, that's just me. Appreciate the super chat, though, there, Dustin. That's super chat number 35. So, we are 15 super chats. Now, make that 14 super chats away from our goal to give my precious 1-week-old baby diapers. Diaper fund. Adam Chansey, $2. Appreciate it, Adam. I didn't see a chat. You want to say a chat down below? I will still throw it up, but appreciate that. Defense needs to win this game. Losing Lane hurts. Yeah, we're going to see. I mean, that's one of those win the war or win the battle, lose the war situations if Lane is out long term. Let's hope he's okay. I have not seen any update just yet. Someone's saying I don't have an update yet. No, I thought I had an update on Twitter. I don't have one. Questionable to return with an ankle. It's an ankle, not a knee. That's interesting. It looked like a knee to me, but okay, ankle, not a knee. I guess we take that as better. It's like a high ankle sprain. Professor Robinson, Tanner McKee time. Come on, Professor, with the 2. Come on, I don't want to answer that one. No way. No way. Goodness gracious. All right, Jordan Love with 1:54 to go and all 3 timeouts in quarter number 2. Under center with Jacobs' lone setback from the Packer 33. Play action. Love rolls the pocket to the right. Caught out of the backfield is Luke Musgrave and shoved out of bounds by Zach Bond for a gain of 7 or 8 there. Is their backup tight end Musgrave following the Tucker Kraft ACL last week versus the Carolina Panthers. Gain of 8, second down and 2. I think it's the 3rd completion for Jordan Love, maybe the 4th. It's been a rough night for Jordan Love. All right, 2nd and 2. They're going to run out of shotgun for Josh Jacobs. He's going to hit by Jalen Phillips, but not before he got at least 4. And there's a first down there for Josh Jacobs. The only Packer offense of the night so far has been Jacobs. That's a first down. That will get the Packer hurry-up going here with 1:34 to go in quarter number 2. Ball at the Packer 45. Love in the shotgun. Jacobs to his right. Christian Watson alone at the bottom. Takes the snap. Looking left. Dumps off underneath. Caught. Good tackle in the open field there by Nakobe Dean to the 50. And looked like Jacobs got about 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Clock still running. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. 1:14, 1:13, 1:12 to go here. And quarter number 2, they go hurry up. Good tackle by Nakobe Dean. All right. Jalen Hunt, Jalen Phillips in the game right now from the 50. Love in the gun. 3 receivers, bottom of the formation. Takes the snap. Clean pocket. Steps up. Now he's going to get hit. Steps through the tackle. Love can run now. Across the 50. He's got a first down and more into Eagle territory to the 47. I thought they got a sack there. That pocket collapsed, and it unfortunately did not collapse enough to get Jordan Love on the ground. Man, I thought Jalen Carter had them. It was actually Jordan Davis who got there first, and Jalen Phillips, and they just couldn't clean it up. And that's a first down. They're in field goal range, and that will stop the clock with 51 seconds to go. Adam Chance at the 2. I'm so tired of Ringo being on this team. Well, you're probably not alone. At least he's not out there right now. Dory Jackson's not been thrown out once tonight. 1st and 10 from the Eagle 42. Love in the gun. Jacobs to his right. 51 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. Takes the snap. Bond comes on a blitz. Love's going to dump it off underneath. That's going to be caught. Josh Jacobs running with the football. He's going to get right to the first down and tackled by Nakobe Dean. He did not get the first down, a loss of 1. He's 1 yard short. And they're going to burn a timeout. Yeah, that was a really good pass there by Jordan Love. Troy Aikman is right. That was a very, very dangerous pocket for Love. He could have taken a sack there and bumped him out of field goal range. But now we officially have a first timeout of the first half for the Packers. With 41 seconds left, they're marching close to the Eagle 30. That was 2nd down and 1 whenever they come back from commercial break. Oh, man. So what? Are they going to get 3? Is that what's going to happen? Are they going to get 3 points total on this drive? We're going to have to wait and see. Oh, man. Appreciate everyone watching right now. Josh Davis is in Lambeau Field. That's why he's not here right now. We still have 3,300 people watching the stream, which is great. And we're at 1,400 likes. It'd be nice to get to 2,000 likes by halftime, although we're running out of time, so. I think Jalen Phillips has been fantastic. I see some people saying he's not been good. Jalen Phillips has been really good. Really good. He looks as advertised so far. Really, really good. By the way, Zach Bond on the tackle. Zach Bond giveaway this week. Signed officially. Zach Bond, I have the certificate of authenticity from the Eagles themselves, but if you need that sort of thing. But, of course, we only give you guys official stuff. This is the giveaway this week. Zach Bond signed, happening in a video later this week. Be sure to subscribe. Wouldn't this look great on your wall? Like, can you imagine? I look great on my wall, honestly. I should just put it right there, but I can't. I got to give it away because I already said I would. So, Zach Bond signed, autograph, and then happening when we get to 110,000 subs, the signed Philly Dogs full-size helmet. which has got Nakobe Dean and Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith. See Nolan Smith right there? 110,000 subs. We're giving this bad boy away. Full-size helmets. So if you guys want to get in on that. Giveaways all the time here on the channel. Lots of fun. Super chat here from Bet Sam. Again, KP or Hurts. Forgetting we got AJ and Smitty. And it's been a rough night for AJ and Smitty so far. They've caught their passes when they've been thrown at them, but not a lot of luck here after that opening drive, which was really good. Pancho Frito with a 5 says, Mazel Tov on the baby. +5 for diapers. Play calls rough, but both O-line struggle. I'm not panicked. D is playing well. Thoughts on Phillips so far? I appreciate the 5 for baby Lily and her diapers. Phillips been great. He could have had a sack. I mean, earlier on, the Jalen Hunt sack should have been the Jalen Phillips sack, but either way, he's been really good. Definitely worth a third-round draft pick. As we're getting an update on Lane Johnson, I'm going to listen to this here. Let's see. It is an ankle. Questionable. The fact they didn't immediately rule him out and the fact it's not a knee, I think we take as a win. Obviously, high ankle sprains can be a real problem. He's dealt with them throughout his career, but that would be a win. All right, 42 seconds left. 2nd and 1. Packers driving right now. Their best offensive drive since the first possession of the night. Up to the Eagle 33. Pistol formation. Love takes a snap. He's going to throw. 4-man pressure. Fires right side. That's going to be caught. And that is a really good toe-tapping catch there from Romeo Doubs to stop the clock, and a first down moves the chains in front of in front of Adoree Jackson. Had to go down and grab that one was Romeo, and that's catch number 2 on the night for Doubs. Gain about 8. 1st and 10. 38 seconds to go here. Love is 4 for 4 on this drive, and he needed it. He's been really bad prior to this one. 1st and 10, 38 seconds left. Line to gain is the Philadelphia 17. Jordan in the gun. Split receivers, top and bottom of the formation. 2-on-2. Eagles showing a blitz here. Are they actually going to come is the question, and they are. Blitz coming. Love sees it. Rolling to his right. Sidesteps one man. Steps up in the pocket. Hit! Sacked! Nolan Smith's going to have a sack the day Josh Davis is there. I think he got him. Is it a sack? It's right at the line of the line of gain. I think that might be a Nolan Smith sack. Is it a Nolan sack? It's right back to the line of scrimmage. Josh Davis has always gone. They call timeout, by the way. Every game Josh has been at, his favorite player, Nolan Smith's gotten a sack. And it's right there. I think he might have just called it a gain of nothing. Great blitz by Dean. A really good pickup there by Nolan Smith. And there's an injured Packer offensive lineman who's limping off right now. Who is that? It's Adam Jenkins. Okay. Well, that's not good. It is a sack. It is a sack for Nolan Smith, and it's the center who's down right now and got rolled up on. Wow, so Josh Davis got his Nolan Smith sack. Drop a like down below, because of course he did. And it looked like the center got rolled up just like Lane Johnson did. It's the exact same injury on his left ankle, probably. That's brutal. So backup center now, and you got to figure they're going to put Jalen Carter right in front of him. Very slow to walk off the field. There's the Nolan Smith sack. That's so funny. It always happens. Nolan comes back the game that Josh is there, and obviously he gets a sack. First of the year. Gotta like that. And so Elton Jenkins comes out, and we have a new center happening now for the Green Bay Packers. Hopefully they can take advantage of that. Philly's got 2 sacks in the night. Really could have had a couple more, it looks like. They've had a really good pressure all night long. Play 8 of the drive upcoming. He's taking 1 minute and 23 seconds, 41 yards. Love has been 4 for 4 on this drive, but it's 2nd down and 10. Eagles get the ball to start quarter 3, and we'll see what happens here. 2nd and 10. Love in the gun. Line to gain, the Eagles 17 takes a snap. Blitz comes again, steps up, dirty pocket, hit, sacked again. Oh, he threw the football. Is that a fumble? Did the Eagles get that ball? Oh, I think that's a fumble. I think Philadelphia got that. I think Love tried to throw it, and it popped out of his hands. I think they got it. Oh, it's a scrum at the bottom. Let's see. I think that's a fumble. Nakobe Dean was the one to get there. Let's see the replay. He's trying to throw it. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. Whose football is it? Who has it? That's the question. I thought Philly got it. Let's see. Who is it? They have not told us yet. That's got to be Eagle ball. Jalen Phillips was right there. Jalen Phillips was right on there. Eagle football, let's go! Let's go! Oh, let's go! Nakobe Dean, baby. They brought him back-to-back times on blitzes, and Jordan Love coughs it up. Oh, that is so good. I think Jalen Phillips recovered it, too. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that's a fumble. Yeah, that's a fumble. Oh, that's so good. And it was Jaelan Phillips. How about Jaelan Phillips' night, man? Oh, my gosh. No points. That's the big factor. No points. No points. Josh Davis just said Jaelan Phillips is a beast. What a fumble recovery. Unbelievable. Let's go. So 23 seconds, though. So you have all 3 timeouts, but you wonder what Philly wants to do. They get the ball to start quarter 3. Michael says, with a 5, I knew this would be a low-scoring game. Didn't expect this. We got to get something going in the passing game in the second half. I agree. I totally agree. Yeah, the question now, obviously, is what are they going to try and do? I would try and at least get a first down, right? I appreciate the 5, Michael. I would try and get a first down here. Why not? And they're carting off the center. And so they're going to go back up center the rest of the way for Green Bay. All right, yep, they're going to line up in shotgun from the Eagle 35. You got to take some shots down the field, right? Come on. 23 seconds, all 3 timeouts. Hurts works right to left, takes the snap. Pressure comes, steps up. Hurts rolling to his left. Still rolling. He's going to run, gets to the 40 and steps out of bounds. And a late shove there, but no flag. Yeah, it's clean. So that took some time out off the clock, down to 16 seconds. 3 timeouts left for Philadelphia. Only got 4, and the run there was Jalen Hurts. I thought he got shoved a little late, too. Yeah, Brooks pushed him when he was already out of bounds, but Jaelan didn't fall. And so I guess, whatever that means, I'm sure it's fine. Ugh, my goodness. Hurts is 7 for 11, 48 yards through the air, 21 on the ground. He had a fumble that really, really cost Philadelphia early. 2nd and 6. Up to the 38-yard line of Philadelphia. Here comes a second down snap. He's going to throw right side, trying to get Smitty. Oh, he missed him. Oh, it was underthrown. They one-hopped it into Smitty's hands. That would have been a nice gain. Darn it. Darn it. 3rd and 6. And we are, 11 seconds left? I got to look here. 11 seconds left. All 3 timeouts. You only got a couple more shots to try to get maybe somewhat close. Man, Smitty was open. Yeah, Smitty kind of dropped it, though. It wasn't skipped like I thought it was. It hit Smitty in the hands. He just had to dive for it. 3rd and 6. Line against the 45. Hurts, shotgun. Shipley to his left. They're going to run Shipley up the middle, and this is going to be their surrender for the first half, and he gets about 2 yards, and that will end quarter 2. And we have a scoreless first half on Monday Night Football. You don't see that very often at all. At all. Green Bay took a timeout. So now we have 4 seconds left. Goodness gracious. So Green Bay wants them to punt. Okay. All right. 2's here from Devin. Appreciate that. Okay, might have to get a 50 jersey. Yeah, the Jaelan Phillips jerseys might need to be purchased. I think they're going to get a lot of Jaelan Phillips jersey purchases after this game. He's been great. All right, well, so they're going to have to punt. They put an extra second back on the clock, so 5 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Appreciate the 3,500 people watching the stream right now. We're up to 1,500 likes, so we got to get those like numbers up, I think. That's going to be the second half goal, besides getting the Eagle offense going. Eagles are going to line up to go for it on 4th and 4 because they want to run the clock out. So Hurts is going to backpedal, and then just lob this out of bounds as he should, and that'll be incomplete, and that will end quarter 2. And we will go to the locker room tied 0-0 at halftime, which is nuts. But that's where we're at. That is where we're at. Oh, man. That is where we're at. All right, so off to commercial break we go. Let's see some, we'll go to Super Chats here in a second. Let's check this. Make sure that's cleared up. Yes. All right, well, I mean, it's 0-0. That fumble and the penalties are really the difference in this game. And a couple of rough throws from Jaelan. I think Jalen's had, an up and down night. This is not the same Jaelan that we saw in the last 2 games. Not but the same. Juan with the 2 says, why would we run it? Is this rigged? No, it's not rigged. They only have so much time left. You don't want to make a mistake and give Green Bay the football. I'm fine with running it there. I mean, it's only 11 seconds, right? You get a first down. Unless you got 30 yards, you're not going to be in field goal range, and you don't have enough time to call another play, get more yards, and then kick it. So I don't think it's rigged, John, or one. I don't think it is. Okay, we go to halftime. We are at halftime. Now, normally, this is where I would run to the restroom, which I will be doing here shortly, but I am alone, so I'm going to read some comments first, though. First half shutout, let's go. That is the positive. Defense looks fantastic. And I know Green Bay's offense been up and down, but remember that shootout, that 41-41 tie versus the Cowboys? This is a potent offense. I know they're missing Tucker Kraft, but it is an offense that can score. And the shutout, both teams fumbling deep inside enemy territory. I mean, it's been mirror images. Love the shutout. Jason, $5. Appreciate that, Jason. Looks like no super chat there, but we appreciate it. Why call time after running it? Because Green Bay called the timeout. That was Green Bay. They were hoping the Eagles would punt. That was Green Bay. So, at least we haven't get up a touchdown or a field goal. That's true. Hurts is playing mediocre. KP's a bum. I know we're seeing a lot of KP hate, but we'll see what happens in the second half. Who would have thought 0-0? I know. I had a couple bets on Underdog that were more scoring focused, I would say. I thought Philadelphia would get some points here in the first half. They were gearing up to have points in the first half, but not the case. No update on Lane Johnson. I see that comment. No update on Lane. He has an ankle injury. And he's questionable, which I think is a good sign, by the way. Like, I think that is a good sign, just the fact that he's not officially ruled out. Oh, man. So they have the 16-play drive, and then they go 3 plays punt, 3 plays punt, 5 plays punt, 11 plays for 18 yards total during that 4-possession stretch. So not very good. Not very good. A couple super chats just came in. Did they? Oh, no. These are old ones. Okay, we already got those. Running in a half was embarrassing with a chance to get a field goal. I don't know, John. I feel like with 11 seconds, if you throw the football, you're going to burn 5 more seconds. You're still probably not in field goal range because they're playing prevent defense. You got to throw it again. I just don't think you had the time. I don't think that you had the time, honestly. Penalties, for sure. And I agree with Cerberus here. He says anytime Saquon has a rush of 10 or more, it comes back on a holding call. Yeah, that's been the real problem. That has been the real problem, for sure. Update on Lane is that it's an ankle injury and he's questionable, which, again, I think is a decent sign, by the way. I think it's a decent sign. Philadelphia's been a second-half team. They definitely have been. Run the damn ball, says Rue 2303. They've run it well. I would like to see more Bigsby runs, but I thought they've run it well. Spamming trolls. Yeah, we're working on that. We're working on the spamming trolls. It comes with YouTube. Comes with the live streams. We're trying. We are trying. Run around, get you in field goal range. Yes, but they're playing prevent is the problem. They're playing prevent is the problem. That is the whole issue. So, okay, I'm going to use the restroom, guys. I will be right back. As you see down below, we are at halftime. I promise I'm coming back. I'll be right back. We're back. Had to say hi to the baby. You guys know how it goes. We're here. We got a couple super chats here. Let's make sure we get those up. Chris, 2. Appreciate that. Don't see a comment, but we appreciate that. Thank you for your services with the 2. I think that's what it says. Thank you for your services. Appreciate that. Daniel Bowden, what up, Nathan? Hard to take Dean off the field, I think. Nice shirt, by the way. This is Nathan's shirt, actually. You can buy this down below in the description box. I love these shirts because they're very comfortable and they look cool. But Nathaniel actually designed these. Appreciate the 5 there, Nathaniel. Campbell and Dean, hard to take Dean off the field, I think. Yeah, I mean, you feel bad for Campbell because he's not playing as much. He's not making any impact plays. But Dean's a hard person to get off the football field. I mean, that sack fumble is a great reason why. He's so good tackling in the open field. Josh Jacobs, really good. All right, let's see where we're at here. Let's go here. Can the mods just not block Kermit for good? I mean, maybe I can. Oh, he says bench Jaelan here. We'll put him in timeout. How about that? There, he's in timeout. I got it. He's in timeout. Max protect, take shots down the field. I don't disagree with that. I do think offensive play calling always gets criticized. I'm not saying I hate it. I'm not saying it's been that good, but I think one of the big criticisms is that they have not thrown the football vertically down the field at all once in this game. But the good news is the Philadelphia's offense has stunk for halves at times, and then they've done good in other halves. So hopefully that's going to be the case. Hopefully that's going to be the case this time. Oh, AJ wants to be in Philly. He loves Philly. Y'all are crazy. I know. Any AJ slander is ridiculous, by the way. I am completely on board with anti-AJ slander. CMV says the Jalen Phillips trade is obviously worth it 100%. 100%. They've been so good. Jalen Phillips been fantastic. He should have had that sack. That first sack that got him back to 4th and 20 that Jokes Hunt got, that should have been a sack for him. But, you can't, beggars can't be choosers. Fumble recovery, I think, is going to have to be good enough for him so far. I'm going to text Josh Davis and ask him, because he's at the game, how's the weather? Cold? Hopefully he's hanging in there. Terry Kuhn, congrats to the baby. I appreciate it. We are 3 super chats away from our baby diaper super chat giveaway goal of 50. 50 super chats on the stream, which is crazy. Who knew diapers could be so expensive, right? Come on. Any dads in the chat, you guys know. FLDB, someone living in Minnesota, it is cold AF outside right now. Yeah, I live in Atlanta, and it's freezing. Freezing. Josh says, it's definitely cold. The wind has died down, not nearly as bad. Let's see. Send me a pic from your seats. I want to see. Send me a pic from your seats. BG's gotten in a couple snaps. I know people are asking how BG's look. A couple snaps. A couple pass rush snaps. Hasn't done much. Let's just say that. He hasn't done much, but he hasn't been bad either. I like this tweet here from Ike Reese. He's saying, I'm sorry, this hasn't been sloppy football. It's been good defense by both teams, which, that's a fair argument. Oh, wow. Josh Davis's seats are fantastic. Really good seats. Wish I could share this, but I don't think I can. Great seats. Holy cow. Those are cool. All right, we are very close to getting ready to go to start quarter 3. Remember, Philadelphia gets the football. Where's Josh? Josh is at the game. He is at Lambeau Field, which is pretty cool. There's our 48th super chat. We are a second-half team. They have been a second-half team, for sure. And you think the second half of that Viking game, they really got things going the second half of that Viking game. 2 super chats from our 50 super chat goal. 2 super chats. Crazy. We're going to get that in the first half. I should have put 100 super chats, right? Come on. Josh Davis says Lane Johnson did not come back out with the team for warm-up. So it looks like we're not going to get Lane Johnson the rest of the way, which is not a super surprise, but it's a bummer nonetheless. Man, I can't believe how mirrored this first half has been for both teams. Eagles might win. If there's scripted plays, the play calling has been abysmal. Yeah, I mean, they'd have 11 days off, and the play calling does not look night and day better like we were hoping for, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, coming back out here. Remember, Philadelphia won the toss. They elected to defer, so they will obviously be getting the football here in about 2 minutes, which is great. There is Super Chat 49, one away. Who wants to be Super Chat 50? From Christopher, with a little salute. Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate that. Number 49. Lucky number 49. We'll get to 50 here any second. We're getting a Matt LaFleur interview right now. Be nice if they just go in the field and score. It really feels like if they can get a lead here, that Jordan Love's going to give you a pick, give you another turnover. He just gave you one. Love's played terrible. They've stopped the run very well. And if they could get to the point where the Packers are only throwing and they pin those ears back, it's going to be very good. Is that Lane Johnson coming back on the field? Whoa, Lane Johnson's walking back out with his helmet on. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. We'll keep an eye on that. I thought we didn't see him. As there's the kickoff, fielded by Shipley from the 5. Shipley the 20, 25, up to the 30, and tackled no further. And that's where Jalen Hurts and the offense will come back out. So does Lane come with them? That's going to be very interesting. There's our Super Chat number 50 and 51, Anthony S. with a $2 donation. Thank you very much. Let's go. Appreciate that. How about 99 cents from Rick? That still counts. That's 51. Thank you, Rick. We appreciate that. And thank you for your services. Threw up a 2. He says, I hate Troy calling our game. Well, that's why you listen to me, right? Come on. That's how you're doing it. Shane Baker, geez, they're all coming in. Shane with a 2, where we hit our 50 Super Chat goal. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate that. Longtime fan of the show, friend of the show. Kyle, 5. Ugh, go Birds. Well, hopefully no more ugh after this drive. Let's see. Appreciate the Super Chats, guys. Got to our goal before the start of the third quarter, which is crazy. All right, start of the third quarter now. 1st and 10 from the 30. Shotgun run, Saquon up the middle. Nice gain. Breaks a tackle and then gets across the 35. That'd be a gain of 6. And was Lane Johnson in? Let's see. No, it's still Fred Johnson. So Lane did come back out and did technically put his helmet on to start the third quarter, but he didn't officially go into the huddle. So he's definitely there on the sideline. Is where we're at with Lane Johnson. Gain of 6. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. All right, where's AJ? Where's Smitty? Where's AJ and Smitty? 2nd and 3. 14:20 to go here, third quarter. 2 targets, 2 catches, 13 yards for AJ Brown. He's alone at the top of the formation. Pistol. Philadelphia from the row 36. Hurts takes a snap, play action. He's going to roll to the right, pop pass, caught, got it. First down across the 40. And there's the RPO game that worked very well the past couple of weeks. And that's a first down toss from Jalen Hurts. That hopefully settles him down. Nice gain there for 6. And the Birds get their first down to quarter 3, excuse me. There's Dallas Goedert. Love that. There he is. They scripted the opening drive so well this football game. Can they script the opening drive so well the third quarter? Let's see. Hurts breaks the huddle. White uniforms, black helmet, black pants. Smitty and AJ at the top of the formation. See if Dotson. No, it's Goddard tight to the near side. Now motion Smitty across. Pistol. 1st and 10 from the Bird 41. Hurts takes the snap. Play action with a deep drop. Max protect. Steps up. Fires across the middle. Wide open. Caught. There's Dallas Goedert into Packer territory. Falling across the 40 to the 37. There's your biggest play of the game and a big pitch and toss to Dallas Goedert from Jalen Hurts. Really good throw here. Really good throw. Good backs protect there, and Goddard just sits in the middle of the zone, wide open. What a throw. Love it. Love it. All the way up to the 37. 1st and 10. There go hurry up. Fake the toss. Hurts the throw again. Stops. Fires. Seam route. Middle of the field. Incomplete. He had Calcaterra, and he overthrew him. Oh, man. He had him on a seam route. It's a miss from Jalen Hurts. That was a really good route there from Grant, and he just missed him by about 6 inches too high. Boy, I love them working the middle of the field, though. What a perfect seam route, and he just, There's a chance it's a touchdown. I know McKinney is back there, but that's as open as they get, and he just missed them. 2nd and 10. All right, 2nd and 10. Now they bring in an extra offensive lineman. Fred Johnson stays in for Lane Johnson. Ball at the Packer 37. Hurts under center. Barkley's in the game. Takes the snap. Turn, give Barkley. Running left side up the middle. Nice gain to the 30. Tackled by Clay Walker, but not before Saquon got 7. This Bird offense is marching. Here we go. Shane Villette, he says, congrats on the newborn. Fatherhood is amazing. And I've been a father for 7 days, and I will agree. It's unbelievable, I think is the word I keep using. It really is. It's crazy that that's my kid, but it's been very fun. 1 week old today. 3rd and 3. That's the 11th carry of the night for Saquon Barkley. He's got 46 yards. His longest was a 15-yarder on the opening drive. Lane Johnson, helmet on. He's on the bench getting that ankle worked on. Ball to 31. Line to gain is the Packer 27. They're 0 for 5 on 3rd down since starting 3 for 3. This one's a 3rd and 3. 2 in the play clock. 1 in the play clock. Takes the snap. Turn, give Barkley. No, it's going to be a play action. Throw. First down. He got Goddard on the RPO again for 5. There it is. This has been a Dallas Goedert drive right here. Exactly what we needed, the Dallas Goedert drive. Perfect. First down. And they are very close to the red zone, right on the cusp of the red zone. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, here we go. Into the red zone. This is just like that opening drive. Just like the opening drive. It literally is exactly the same. Oh, man. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play number 7 of this 48-yard drive so far. Ball to 23 of Green Bay. Hurts in the gun, takes the snap, 4-man pressure, steps up, dirty pocket, rolling to his left. He can run. A lot of room in front of him, and then runs out of bounds for a gain of about 5, maybe 6. And there's the legs of Jalen Hurts once again. He's had a couple of those scramble plays where he's gotten some positive plays, and this is Micah Parsons in the face of Jalen Hurts once again. Really good job, though, by Jaelan to get up front. I actually think Mailata did a pretty good job there. I know that Micah got close, but that Mailata walked him right past. Gain of 6, 2nd down and 4. Man, it's good to see Lane Johnson still on the sideline, but at least he's not in the locker room. Line to gain is the 13-yard line. Hurts is 10 for 17 for 83 yards and 23 on the ground. Takes the snap under center. Turn give. This is Bigsby, and he's going to lose yards. And he lost about 5. Yikes. Clay Walker there. There's your first big negative play of this drive. Be 3rd down and back him up. Right, 3rd and 7. Man, he was unblocked. Who missed Clay Walker on this one? It was Kylan Granson. And Fred Johnson, too. Yikes. All right, well, 3rd and 7. 10:25 to go here, 3rd quarter. Opening drive of the second half for either team. Philadelphia's marched just into the Packer red zone. Don't settle for a field goal, guys, please. 3rd and 7. Here we go. Will Shipley checks in as the 3rd down back. Hurts in the gun. Smitty slot to the far side. Dotson alone at the bottom. And the Eagles false started. Oh, my goodness. Delay a game, actually. Shoot. And that's what happened on previous drives, right? Delay a game. So 3rd and 7 is now 3rd and 12. Sick. Shooting themselves in the foot a lot tonight. Sloppy coming off of the bye. This is Tyler Steen. Not getting the snap off. Well, I guess it's Jalen Hurts. Yeah, that's technically Jalen Hurts' fault. That's Jalen Hurts' fault. Oh, man. Got to be smarter. 3rd and 12. 9:54 to go here, 3rd quarter. Line to gain is all the way down at the Packer. I need to see the camera angle here. The Packer 13. Hurts, shotgun, takes the snap. They're going to run it to Will Shipley on the right side, and he's going to get 4 or 5 yards, and Philadelphia's going to settle for a field goal, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. 3rd and 12, and you're going to be that conservative and just take a field goal. All right, well. Here comes Jake Elliott. Better drive, but at least you get points, I guess. Let's see if he makes it. Come on, Jake. Penalties, killing him. Killing him. So be from the right hash, 39-yarder. Jake Elliott is 30 of 39 in his career from 39 yards. And this one is going to be up and dead center good. And we have a break of the scoreless 0-0 game. It's 3-0 Philadelphia. We got a field goal. There we go. Drop a like. All right, well, on the board. We'll take it. But, man, frustrating first half and a drive so far. All right. Yeah, drop a like. Come on, we can get some likes, right? We can definitely get some likes for that. Come on. They finally got some points. We'll take the points. Definitely want to take the points. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. All right, 8:58 to go here. We got a timeout on the field. We'll see Jordan Love for his first snap of quarter 3 upcoming. 1,600 likes on the stream. Appreciate that, again, for only having one stream tonight because Josh is at the game in Green Bay. You know, not a bad number, I would say. We appreciate everyone hanging out and having fun. Josh Davis just texted, said IDKY, but Jalen's not even looking AJ's way. Well, what are you going to do? Surely there won't be any more drama, right? right? Oh, man. It's okay. Someone said they're going to turn the TV up. Come on, it's 3-0. They're winning. A win's a win against the Green Bay Packers in November with the number 1 seed on the line. Come on. This game reminds me of the Saints game last season. A little bit. Maybe a little bit. Just, yeah, I mean, eventually they hit a big home run with Saquon Barkley. Maybe they will do the same. Defense has been fantastic. As long as the defense keeps doing their job, the Eagle offense will find ways to score here in the second half. I feel very confident about that. But defense got to hang on. Appreciate the 5 there from Skull, though, for sure. A lot of people saying they're sick of this. AJ wide open across the middle of the field. I did not see. I did not see if he was wide open across the field, but I assume he was. Gotta find him. Hurts is not the kind of guy to be petty and not throw the football to AJ Brown because they're not friends anymore. Come on, that's what people are insinuating. I do not buy that at all. Do not buy that. Oh, man, still on commercial break. 10 p.m. on the East Coast. You guys are having fun. Where are we watching from? Let me know in the comments section where you guys are watching from. We'll see who's furthest away. Who's the furthest person away from Green Bay, Wisconsin right now? I'm curious. Let me know in the chat where you guys are watching whenever that goes through. We'll see. As they come back from commercial break, I'll keep an eye on those chats. Where are you watching from on the evening? Another overthrow. I feel like Hurts is off tonight. Yeah, the overthrow to Calcaterra was a big miss. That was definitely a big miss. As it looks like we have the kick away here from Jake Elliott, returnable from the 9. 10, 15, 20, coming back to the right, and then tackled by, there's Jeremiah Trotter Jr. again. Good tackle by Kim and Kylan Granson up to the 27-yard line. Amir says he's in Egypt. Really? That would be the furthest away. I don't know if anyone's going to beat Egypt. That's pretty far. Germany is also far. I think Egypt a little more to the east. Jacksonville, Oklahoma, Texas, Utah, Northern Alabama. There you go. Minnesota. Long Beach, Delaware, Bonneville, Arkansas, North Carolina. People are all over the place. Netherlands, pretty far. Brazil and Hawaii are also very far. Central Texas. Shaggy says he's on Mars. I don't believe that, but it's possible. Name's John Connor. Queensland, Australia might be further than Egypt, honestly. I think that might do. Ghana's pretty far, too. Goodness gracious, you guys are all over the place. Well, we appreciate it. Here's the first play for Jordan Love. Deep drop play action. Steps up in a dirty pocket. Now he's going to roll to his right. Fire. Wide open. Caught. Christian Watson. There's a 15-yard first down in front of Cooper DeJean, but there's a flag. It's in the secondary. It's probably on Philadelphia. Yeah, I think it's going to be on Philadelphia. There's a big gainer. Christian Watson's going to have a gain of 20, it looks like. Holding on the defense. Yep, they got DeJean, and they still completed the pass on Cooper DeJean. So, not the best. Definitely not the best. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Oh, man. Jaelan Phillips was getting some pressure again on that play. He was starting to get a little bit of pressure. Oh, man. All right. All the way up to the 43-yard line. Under center now, Josh Jacobs back in. Looks like Jahad Campbell and Jalix Hunt are your edges right now. They're going to run Jacobs up the middle, lowers the shoulder, and brought down by Nakobe Dean after a gain of 6. This Packer drive is starting to look pretty good, too. Remember, Green Bay, opening drive of their Monday night, right down the field, and then they had to go ahead and punt following a sack, and then they didn't move the football at all the rest of the day. And now it looks like their center, Elton Jenkins, is out for the rest of the night. So they're going to go back up center the rest of the day. Super chat here from Tay, $5. Just says Tay. Appreciate that, Tay. It's going to go to my baby's diaper fund. I'll get that next one here in a second. Second down at 6. Ball at the Eagle 49. Love under center. Jacobs, the lone setback. Motion across to the near side. Takes the snap. Turn, give Jacobs. Hit the backfield. Spins through one tackle and then brought down by Jaelan Phillips. Say that again. Dean got there first. Could have had a chance to bring him down, but it looks like he's going to get about 2. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Phillips says, I need 21.86 points from A.J. Brown to win my week. Not looking good. Not looking good. And Tay says, there's no reason A.J. should not be getting the ball. He has every reason to be upset by the way they're treating him. Well, I hope he's not upset, but you can't blame him for only 2 catches for 12 yards. See what the defense does, though. Defense first. 3rd down and 3. Phillips and Hunt are your 2 edge rushers right now. 7:05 to go, 3rd quarter, 3-0 Philadelphia. This snap comes from the Eagle 47. Shotgun. Love takes the snap. I don't know if he got it off. He barely did. Looks right, throws right. That's caught. There's Dontavian Wicks. He's going to have a 1st down in front of Zach Bond. I'm shocked he got that off before the play clock hit 0. I Thought for sure that was going to be a delay of game, but a first down, gain of 7, that'll move the chains again, and the Packer offense is humming here to start their third quarter. Steve with the $2 Super Chat says the offense acts like they never played together. Yeah, well, we could make that excuse when they didn't have the preseason and the first couple of weeks of the year, but now you're right. It's a little late. First down. There's a first third down conversion of the night so far for Green Bay up to the Eagle 42. Love takes the snap. Turn give. Jacobs hitting the backfield. It's brought down by Jaelan Hunt. Big loss there. And there's Jaelan Hunt. He's come alive the past couple of weeks. And that is a huge loss. I think he lost 4 or 5. Wow. Great job by Jaelan Hunt. That's going to back him back into right close to the 50. Right about the 47. Nice play by Jaelan Hunt. Got to like that. Perfect. Come on, guys. Keep him out of field goal range. Keep him out of field goal range. Oh, man. Back up to the 46 of Philadelphia. 2nd and 14. Love under center. Watson alone at the top of the formation. Romeo Doubs at the bottom. Love takes the snap. Play action. Steps up in a crowded pocket. He can run. He's going to run. He's going to get around one man and then brought down by Zach Bond after a gain of about 4. And there's a scramble drill after another Jalen Phillips edge rush that got pretty darn close. 3rd and 9 upcoming, and if they don't get any more yards, they're right on the edge of field goal range. Showing us Romeo Doubs was wide open in the middle of the field, and nothing from Jordan Love there. As bad as Jaelan has been tonight, Jordan Love has been much worse. Much worse. 3rd and 9. Here we go. Come on, defense. Love is 8 for 12 for 63 yards. That's it. 3rd and 9. Line against the Eagle 32. Love, shotgun. Running back to his left, trips at the top, takes the snap, 4-man pressure, steps up in a clean pocket, fires across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. It was dropped. Oh, Romeo Doubs had a shot there, and he just dropped it. Wow, Jordan Love got hit again, and that is going to be a 4th and 9 now, and they're going to keep Jordan Love out there because I think they're on the edge of field goal range. Boy, Doubs had beaten Q, too. Didn't beat him as much as I thought he did. This is a drop by Romeo Doubs. That's a clear drop. Yep. We'll take it. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 9, though, because they're right on the edge. They're at the 40, and they are going to line up. 5 in the play clock, though. We'll see if they actually snap it. They're not going to snap this. No. Oh, they are. They take it. Love takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Steps up. Fires across the middle. It's going to be dropped. Incomplete. Oh, thank goodness. Turnover on downs. Wow, another open receiver. Reed Blankenship in coverage. I cannot believe they snapped that. I thought he was going to walk it down and just call timeout. And this is a drop, and it hits the receiver in the hands. Incomplete, and the Eagles have good field position. Ball at their own 41. Let's go. Huge. Drop a like down below. Come on, that's huge. Oh, that's good. Blanket the receiver, Blankenship. I know they're at the 41. I know it's a 50-plus yard field goal, and I know that Brandon McManus has been a little banged up. I'm surprised they didn't try to kick that, though, to at least tie it. The Eagles have good field position. You go down and score here, it changes a lot for Philadelphia. A lot. Let's see any other update here. Everyone's saying online that they need to get A.J. Brown into the backfield. Yeah, or A.J. Brown deep. I mean, I agree. I need to get some deep shots to A.J. Brown would be very nice, but I will settle for a defensive stop. I would settle for, if they pitch a shutout tonight, I know people are going to complain about the offense regardless, but if they do pitch a shutout tonight, I mean, come on. Pretty impressive. An interesting game from Oh, I lost that chat. Sorry, I was trying to see what was going on here. Hurts got an audible 1 to 2 times. Fred has to hold up. Fred Johnson has held up pretty well in for Lane Johnson. He's held up very well so far. Oh, excuse me. Phillips looks so good. I know. Jim Phillips easily looks like our best edge rusher. Life of Oso says this game's giving me a heart attack. Yeah, well, welcome to watching the Philadelphia Eagles, for real. Ask Q if that play clock hit 0, blatant miss, or the TV clock was wrong. Well, he's not watching the TV clock because he's in the game. So, is what it is. All right, come on. Let's get the running game going. Let's get Saquon. Let's get Tank, and let's find A.J. Brown on this drive. That's what I'm looking for right now. 100% what I'm looking for. Come on, guys. Come on. Still in commercial break, by the way. Oh, my goodness. Nick Sirianni giving a lot of love to Jalen Carter there on the sideline. He's pumped up. He's having a good time. There you go. There's Nick Sirianni. He understands we're in a defensive battle. All right, here we go. Philadelphia following the turnover on downs has the football. Working left to right. Second possession of quarter 3. They went right down the field on that first possession, kicked a field goal. 1st and 10 from the Eagle 41. Jaelan in the shotgun takes the snap. He's going to throw. Pressure comes. Bails out to the right. Dumps underneath. Caught Barkley, and he falls down for a gain of 1. Good block there by Fred Johnson. He's been one-on-one against Micah Parsons and looked fantastic every time he's done so. 2nd down and 9. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, offense. Show us where's the offense from the Viking and Giant game? That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for here. 2nd and 9. Excuse me. AJ alone at the bottom. Smitty at the top. Offset eye, Saquon. They're going to hand off to Saquon, and he's going to lose 5 yards. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. Well, this drive looks like it's going to be a very quick 3 and out. I think he lost 5. Yeah, 3rd and 15. Might have lost 6 because it was 2nd and 9. Yikes. Oh, man, who didn't block? No one blocked 2 of the Packer defensive linemen. I don't know. Beats me. I don't know. Landon Dickerson went the wrong way. I don't know. All right, well, 3rd and 15. You just don't want a bigger negative play. At least flip the field with a punt here. Shotgun. Shipley to Hurts' left. 3rd and 15. Stamps his foot, takes the snap. They're going to throw. 4-man pressure coming. Jalen's going to dump it off underneath of Will Shipley. Blocker in front. He's going to lower the shoulder for 4, maybe 5, and they're going to be punting this football away. And so a very quick 3 and out, and this is the defensive battle. Lucky to be up 3, I guess. Goodness gracious. The problem, though, is that your offense has done nothing. You're 1 play away from being down, which is the fear. It's been rough, man. It has been rough going. 2 good drives. One stopped with a fumble. The other was penalty-ridden when they got into the Packer red zone. But a lot of 3 and outs, and this is another one here. Braid Mann's been busy. Man standing back at the 27-yard line. Romeo Doubs is the punt returner back way deep now at his own 10. Snap away, punt away. Man got hit. I don't think it was his own. I think it was his own player, though. Good punt, going to go out the end zone for a touchback. No flag, and so it was his own man who hit Braid Mann. And with 2:32 to go, the third quarter is nearly over, and back out will come Jordan Love from his own 20. They go to commercial break. Oh, man. Yeah, I agree with Joshua. Says, bro, what are these calls? Running with 9 in the box. Yeah, I don't know. This is the Eagles. I mean, we did it the past 2 weeks. They threw the football against the number 2 pass defense in the Vikings. They ran the football against the Giants. And tonight, it's a good Packer defense, but it's not that great in the back end. It's not like they're sacking Jalen Hurts, 5 or 6 times. I don't know. Yeah, you just would like a better showing after a bye week. You remember after the bye week, last season, the offense really got rolling and it never looked back. It got better every week, and not the case so far tonight, unfortunately. Oh, man. Just been a little too conservative, I think. Just a little too conservative. Open it up. When they open it up and let Jaelan throw, good things have happened. That's really been the case. Big Birds, he says with a 2. Appreciate that. Hurts and KP are making me sick. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm with you. That's just one thing that, I get being conservative because of the way this game is going. But at the same time, a 10-point lead, they score a touchdown. This game's over. Jordan Love's done nothing the entire game. I would rather be a little more aggressive and trust my defense because they're playing so well to where if they did make a mistake, they would be able to hold him to a field goal or hold him to another punt. So, what do I know, though? What do I know? What do I know? I don't know anything. I just, just don't know anything. Oh, man. Boy, we really, really need a defensive stop here. It'd be nice to get a defensive turnover or something. Oh, man. All right, come back from commercial break. Got a super chat here from Kyle Gabriel, who says 2 weeks. 2 weeks. This was KP's game plan. Yeah, that's what we're all saying right now. 2 weeks. He had 2 weeks to figure this out, and the Packers did not have 2 weeks because they lost last week to Carolina. They didn't give a lot of points. They still lost. So, here we go. Ball at the 20. Pistol takes the snap, toss Jacobs, running to the right, big hole. There goes just Josh Jacobs across the 30, and that's a first down. And that will move the chains there. Josh Jacobs has been really the only offense so far for the Green Bay Packers. That's a gain of 11. First down and 10, up to the Packer 31 as the clock dips below 2:15 to go here in quarter number 3. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. 2:01. 1:59 to go here in quarter 3. 3-0 Philadelphia. 2 trips into Packer territory. A fumble by Jaelan in the red zone on a punch out and a field goal, the difference in this game. Again in the pistol. First down and 10 from the Packer 31. Again, they're going to go play fake to Jacobs. Love rolls to his right, fires to his right, wide open, and then caught. And there is Dontavian Wicks in front of Quinyon Mitchell. There's a flag and a gain of 20. Let's see where the flag is. It's in the secondary, so it's probably on Philadelphia. So this is going to stand. They got Cooper DeJean on another hold. Wow. Well, there's Dontavian Wicks again. 2 catches so far for Dontavian Wicks, and that might be the biggest of the night. I think he got at least 20 into Eagle territory at the Eagle 49. Yeah. Man, right on cue, too. I thought that they did a good job. DeJean is called for the hold here, and it's not really a hold. I didn't see anything there, but whatever. Yikes. Come on, defense. Oh, my goodness. Come on, defense. Up to the 49-yard line. Under center, Jordan Love takes the snap, turn give to Jacobs, right side, met in the hole. Big hit there by Reed Blankenship, and I think he got 3. It'd be second down and 7. You could hear that one from up here. Oh, man. Giving us a Jalen Phillips highlight right now. I think he's been really good. He's been fantastic. He's been really good. Why are we? Tay says, oh, wait, we got a couple more here. Luke with the 5 says, Harrisburg here. So excited about Phillips. Me too. Shout out to Harrisburg as well. Tay with the 5. Why are we not playing Jaire? Did Jarie win the job? Jaire did not travel. They did a healthy scratch, essentially. They said he needs more time to learn the defense, but he might still be hurt. So second and 8, officially a gain of 2 for Jacobs. Again, he's the lone setback. Love under center. Alert something at his helmet at the line of scrimmage. They're going to run Jacobs right into a bunch of Eagles, but he's going to break through 1 tackle and be brought down by Jugs Hunt for a gain of 4. And so a short third down upcoming. Chaco K. Robinson is, let's see, Chaco K with 5. Howie should have looked for an OC during the bye, and happy news, congratulations on the baby girl. Thank you very much. Yeah, but they can't get a new OC because there aren't any on the market, maybe in the offseason, but I appreciate the 5 and for the love for the baby girl. 3rd and 4. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. And, well, we got the end of the 3rd quarter. So, geez, we're already in the 4th quarter. I feel like this game has flown by with how many runs they've done. Big 3rd and 4 coming up. Got to get a stop. Oh, man. All right, come on. Gotta get a stop. Got a super chat here from Adam. My son and I are enjoying the play-by-play. Thank you, Adam. And your son. Shout out you guys with the 2. Try my best. I love play-by-play. Did it in college and a little bit after college, but fun to get to do it here. That's why I'm doing it tonight. If I wouldn't do this by myself on very little sleep with a brand new newborn baby had I not loved play-by-play. So I appreciate the love, and I appreciate you guys listening in. Commercial break here, by the way. People wondering. Can we see a bomb to spin your AJ? That would be nice. Frank Reich is available. Isn't Frank Reich at Stanford? Did I see a picture of him at Stanford? Bro got the dad bags already, do I? Can you see him a little bit there? I'm trying not to. Sorry. Whew. We'll see how much sleep we get tonight after calling a game, which is always very tiring, but we'll see. Should be 24-0. WTF is KP doing? Yeah. Oh, man. Would like to see A.J. Brown get a couple of passes here, but beggars can't be choosers. Got to get a stop on defense first. M6932 says, I bought Sling, 24-hour pass for $5. Great deal. I agree. I'm watching my game on Sling right now. I'm normally a YouTube TV customer, paying them all this money for me to not be able to watch any college football games on ESPN or ABC or Monday Night Football, but that's corporate greed for you. Hopefully they figure it out. They got to figure it out. They had Bob Iger, the Disney CEO, on the Manning Cast tonight, so clearly they're trying to make it seem like it's big bad Google, but don't know if that's true. Timothy says, play is a godsend. I'm at work. It's great to be able to listen while I'm at working. Thank you so much. You're welcome to Timothy. That's part of the reason why we do it. We know a lot of people are not able to watch the games, and a lot of people work nights, and a lot of people are busy. Sundays, we have a lot of drivers listen to the game, and so I try to help you guys out. Doug Peterson's available. I don't know if we want that. Don't know if we want Doug Peterson. UK here, appreciate the play-by-play. Yes, or if you're overseas and you can't watch the game because of stupid streaming laws in your country. But we appreciate you guys hanging out. ESPN app is terrible. My stream is skipping. Yeah, I've heard that it's pretty bad. All right, come back for commercial break. Start quarter 4. They flip sides, and now Green Bay works from our left to our right with a big 3rd down and 3. 3rd down and 4 upcoming. Love in the gun. Oh, here we go. Can they get a stop? Line of gains, the Eagle 40. Motion, Romeo Doubs back to the top of the formation. Love takes the snap. 4-man pressure coming. Love stops, fires. That's going to be caught. Did he get enough? Dontavian Wicks is going to have it right in front of Quinyon Mitchell. He needed 4, and he got 4.5. Darn it. Got it. That was a really hard catch, too. He's diving for this one. Love had pressure coming right at him, and yeah. Ooh, it's close. The shot down the line might tell me it might be a little short. But, I mean, it's inches, and they could probably just shove it for a first down. I don't know if it's a big deal. Yeah, I don't know. They might look at this. Packers are going to huddle up. They did call it a first down. Okay, well, what are you going to do? All right, so that's another 3rd down conversion on this drive. And, yeah, it looks like he has it now that I see the shot down the pylon. All right, first down at the Eagle 40. Packers driving. First down under center run to Jacobs. He's going to rumble forward for 4 or 5. Brought down by Zach Bond. It'd be 2nd down and 5. And this Packer offense is slowly starting to kind of chip away at Philadelphia's armor here on defense. They've been really good as Brandon Graham checks in. First time I've seen him here in the second half. As they're showing us a Packer running back, Josh Jacobs, had a cut on his arm, but he's fine. 2nd and 6, so gain of 4 there on that first down run. 13:41 to go, 4th quarter. Birds up 3-0. Packers threatening. At the 35-yard line to gains the Eagle 29. Under center goes Jordan Love, takes the snap. Play action, deep drop, steps up. He's going to load one to the right side. Wide open, caught. And there's a penalty down. It's offsides on Philadelphia, but Christian Watson just hit another one into the Eagle red zone. Big gain, and that's going to stand because it was an Eagle offside. You would think. Jordan Love is backing up, though. Is this going to be false start? No way. I thought the Eagles jumped. Illegal formation on the offense. Oh, we got lucky. Oh, that is huge. That is massive. Oh, that just cost the Packers 25 yards. Oh, my goodness. Thank goodness. Whew. Would have been 22. Yeah, they got 2 guys covering up the tight end at the top right there. Yeah, it looks like whoever it is. I can't tell is the number on his back, but yeah, you got to back off. And maybe they didn't report eligible. I don't know. We'll take it. 2nd and 11. That is so big. All right. 13:23 to go. Running clock, 4th quarter. 3-0 Philadelphia. Trying to get to win number 7 and hang on to the number 1 seed in the NFC. 2nd and 11. Following the penalty on Green Bay for illegal formation. Backs him up to the 40. Jordan Love is 10 for 16. 87 yards through the air. Under center. They're going to go play action again. Stops, fires across the middle. Broken up. Quinyon Mitchell Try to get Romeo Doubs. No flags. Good play. Good play by Q. Packers won a penalty. I didn't see one. That's a good play by Quinyon Mitchell. 3rd and 11. They've gotten Q a couple times tonight, and this time a really good play working on what is their number one receiver tonight in Romeo Doubs. No, that's not pass interference. No, that's not pass interference. Nope. I don't care how much they boo at Lambeau Field. It's not pass interference. Not a chance. Yeah, and the referee in the booth in ESPN says he agrees. 3rd and 11. Boy, they get off the field here. That would be massive because they're probably not in field goal range from the 40. Love in the gun. 3 receivers top of the formation. Takes the snap. Looking left. Steps up in the dirty pocket. Now he's going to roll to his right. Still rolling. Still rolling. He's going to get hit. Throw it out of bounds. Incomplete. Pressure got to him. There you go. Moro Jomo. And guess who? Jalen Phillips again. It's 4th and 11. What a stop by the Eagle defense. Come on. And they're going to punt. So they don't trust, I think it's Brandon McManus, right? Isn't that their kicker? Wow. This is a covered sack for sure. Covered sack for sure. Wow, that is huge. Huge. Holy cow. Let's freaking go, baby. 12:53 to go, and they're going to get a stop. Packers have gone to Eagle territory a couple of times, and it's Moro Jomo and Jalen Phillips, man. I mean, they're right there every single time. And yes, they are going to punt from the Eagle 40, and it's underway. Wow, that is crazy. And it's going to go ahead and be bouncing into the, it might have been down at the 1. Gibson picked it up and ran backwards. Is that a safety? What was Xavier Gibson doing? Oh my goodness. Is it going to be down at the inch? It's down at the inch, the 1 inch line. Let's pray he got out of the end zone there. Oh my goodness. What is Xavier Gibson doing? What is he doing? They put the ball at the 1, and now they're looking at it. They might change this to a safety. Oh, my gosh. He did not just do that. Wait, are they signaling touchback? Let's see where this ball lands. Okay, it's at the 2. It's bouncing. Did it get across the goal line? Oh, it did. Touchback. Touchback. Oh, oh, my gosh. Touchback. Yeah, the Green Bay player touched the goal line and then touched it, never came back. It's a touchback. Oh, my goodness. Xavier Gibson, buddy, you just saved your roster spot. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. That was so scary. That was terrifying. Oh, man. I hate whenever people do that. I hate when people do that. But it's okay. It's okay. Oh, my goodness gracious. That was crazy. Okay, commercial break. 13 minutes to go? 12:42 to go? That was so scary. All right, you got to go down and score here, right? You got to go down and score. Because you go down and score. I mean, the Packers have not been able to punch this past the Eagle 40. I mean, even when they got it close, it was a penalty, and they brought it all the way back. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Everybody breathe. We need to do some breathing exercise. We just relax. On a commercial break here. You know, there's only a couple minutes. 13 minutes left in the game. Nice and easy. Holy cow. We had the 4,000 people watching the stream right now, which is massive. We appreciate that. I believe that that's the most we've had so far in the entire night, which is fantastic. That is great. And we are the most watched Eagle stream going right now, which I appreciate you guys as always. We are, though, if we got to be critical here, we're only at 1,800 likes. We have got to get to 2,000 likes, 100%. 100%. Oh, my goodness. Jalen Phillips playing like a dog. Jalen Phillips been the MVP of this football game, for sure. I think him and Nakobe Dean have been the MVP of this football game. We have had 13-minute drives before, right? They have. Now would be the time. Just go down and get some points, man. Just go down and get some points, please. Just popped in to see the score, and what, says Bisman? Yeah, defensive battle. Eagles have moved the football a couple of times, but not enough. It's been rough. And now they played safe the entire game. So what makes you think that they're not going to play safe? Hey, we just got 2,000 likes, by the way. There it is. Everybody hit. Okay, we got 2,000 likes. Sure, subscribe, by the way. Good time to remind people. Sign Zach Bond's Super Bowl picture, courtesy of the Philadelphia Eagle Autism Foundation, happening this week on my channel. So you want to get this bad boy? Sign. Literally his signature right there. Look at that. Official. Go ahead and subscribe. Get ready for my show tomorrow. We'll get details on how to enter. But got to be subscribed. All right. Here we go. 12:46 to go. Philadelphia's got the football up 3. From their 20 following the savior of the touchback. That was huge. Hurts in the gun. Saquon to his left. Takes the snap. Turn, give Barkley. Running to the right. Lowers the shoulder. He'll have 4. Rolls forward for maybe 5. And that's been the night for Saquon. He had a couple of big runs called back earlier. But overall, it's not been easy going there for number 2-6. David P., $5. Thomas, did you take a dump? If so, you MVP. I did not. And I know people think that's superstitious. If you're wondering what this is going on, just don't even ask. But I appreciate David. I'm sure some people will laugh at that. All right, come on. Come on, AJ. Where's AJ Brown? 2nd and 6, 12:17 to go. Here we go, 4th quarter. Hurts in the gun. Saquon to his right. AJ low at the bottom. Takes the snap. Pitch right to Saquon, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They cannot block up front. And so 2 straight runs go nowhere, and now you have a 3rd down and 6. You got to find A.J. Brown here for a first down, right? Got to find A.J. Brown for a first down. No targets in the second half. No targets in the second half. This is a big 3rd and 6 because they're at their 20. I mean, you back up here, and then you got a punt, and then Green Bay is going to be in field goal range before we know it. Come on. Where's A.J. Brown on 3rd and 6? Ball at the 23-yard line. Hurts in the gun. Stack Smitty and Brown at the bottom. Goddard and Dotson at the top. Jaelan takes the snap. Blitz coming. Stops. Pumps. Rolls. Throws out of the backfield. Caught Saquon. Lightning gain is the 30. Spins through. He's got a first down and more. Saquon Barkley at the 40. Saquon puts his foot in the ground at the 50. He's across the 40. Still going down to the 35-yard line. Finally, a big play, and it's at the legs and arms of Saquon Barkley. Unbelievable. Dumped off underneath, made a man miss, needed 7, and he got 40. Holy cow. Oh, there's Saquon. What a spin move. Oh, my goodness. And a great block by A.J. Brown. You want to talk about A.J. being grumpy? There's A.J. Brown with a huge block. Huge block. On Xavier McKinney. Oh, that is so good. That could be the play of the game. All the way to Packer 36-yard line. 41 there. Play fake. Hurts. Pump fake. Steps up. Loads up. Home run ball. Going for Smitty. Yes! Touchdown! Devontae Smith in the end. Yes! I'm going to lose my voice. Oh, my goodness. Yes. What a back-to-back plays. 36 yards. The deep ball to Smitty. There's the offense, baby. Drop a like. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. Oh, that's big. Oh, my God. I cannot believe that just happened. Look at this. Smitty's in the slot to the right, and I think they get him on a double move. I know Hurts pumps to AJ, and then it's one-on-one, and he just throws it up, and Devontae Smith makes a play. What a catch from Devontae Smith. What a catch. A 4-play, 80-yard drive, extra point up and good, and we have a double-digit lead, ladies and gentlemen. 10-0 Philadelphia. Yes! Oh, my, what a relief. What a relief. What a relief. What a throw from Jalen Hurts, too. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was so big. That was so big. About time, says King. About time. Let's go. Yeah, look what happens when you throw the ball from shadow. Oh, my goodness. Devontae Smith has been on a tear the past couple of weeks, and not stopping now. Let's go, baby. That's exactly what we needed. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's huge. Holy cow, that's big. Oh, man. We will take it. We will 100% take it. Look at all the likes pouring in right now. Everyone's pumped. Look at all the likes pouring in right now. Oh, yeah, we will take it for sure. Oh, my gosh, that was huge. That was so huge. Cannot express how huge that was. Oh, my gosh. All right. Super chat here. Just confirmed Big Dom called those last 2 plays. So thank you, Deep Crow, for confirming that. 4,000 people watching right now. Come on. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Let's see how many subscribers we got tonight. Why not hit the red button, right? Pretty good, actually. We got 108,000 total subscribers. Which, again, if you're just joining us, giveaway this week, the signed Zach Bond photo. We got to remind people of that. What a huge play, man. What a huge play. You know, this has been the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles have really been this bend but don't break defense. And then they eventually hit on these big plays the past couple of weeks, and that's exactly what they did here. And it's 10:35 to go. It's not officially over, but a 2-score lead after what the Eagle defense has done so far. Pin the ears back. Go get a sack. I love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. If they blank the Packers, though, I mean, think about that. If they blank the Packers, come on. Come on. Let's go. Gosh, that is so big. Oh, my goodness. I think I saw a super chat that said, what does that say? Finally, some life. Is that what that one says? Yeah, Chad Brown. That was some life. And it took Saquon Barkley's legs. This does feel like the Saints game, by the way. 100% feels like the Saints game. This is like the exact same game. Finally, some life. Through our super chat from Chad Brown. Finally, some life. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. Let's go. Whoo, baby. Come on. All right, come back from commercial break. Cranky Cletus throwing a 5 now. The Slim Reapers wide receiver one. As there's the kickoff from Jake Elliott. It's going to be fielded at the 2, to the 10, to the 15. Williams to the 25. Run out of bounds right about the 25-yard line. That's where Jordan Love and the Packer offense, scoreless on the night, will come back out. Thank you, Cranky. Slim Reaper number 1. Play the song, says CK Legend. I can't because we don't have the song. Josh has the song on his stream, and we're using the other stream, which I actually like maybe more, by the way. It's been fantastic. Shout out to the entire guys over at the Fire Scoreboard for hooking us up here. Running the scoreboard as well. Been fantastic. Hope you guys like it. But play the song in your mind. Play it in your mind, right? We'll have it back next week for sure, regardless of what scoreboard we use. Congrats on the little one. Appreciate the super chat there. The 5 from KQM 2010. Thank you. Baby Lily might get her first Eagle win. Her first ever Eagle game ever in her life, which is nuts. All right. Down 10. Love takes the snap. Turn give Jacobs. Sidesteps one defender and then brought down after a gain of 3. Second down and 7. 10:24 to go, fourth quarter. Clock is the problem now, right? Clock is definitely the problem if you're the Green Bay Packers. Dustin Davis said, get some with $2 super chat. Yep. Well, Packers are getting some right now, at least from the Eagle defense. Packers going hurry up. 2nd and 7. Ball at the Packer 27. Love takes the snap. 4-man pressure coming. Steps up in a dirty pocket. Fires right. Caught. That'll be a first down. And I think that's... Is it Wicks? No, it's Melton. He's going to have 10 there on 2nd down and 7. Jaelan Phillips had a nasty spin move there. I know we talk about him a lot tonight. He got close again. 9:49 to go. They go hurry up again. Love back in the shotgun from the 37-yard line. Takes the snap. Looking right. Pumps left. Fires on the middle. Caught Josh Jacobs. Needs to be brought down in the open field by Jihad Campbell. Good play there for a gain of about 5. Good tackle by Jihad. And it'll be 2nd down. Let's call it 4 after a gain of 6. 9-5 dude W with the 5. That's Smitty post route. Jalen Hurts' pump fake. It's always money. Yes, it is. 100%. Thanks for that super chat. 2nd and 4 up to the Eagle or the Packer 44. Quick screen, right side. That's going to be good tackle in the open field. Adoree Jackson hit the receiver down. Maybe got 1. And a big 3rd down already coming up. How about that play by Adoree Jackson? Wow, big open field tackle. So here's a super sticker. I don't, it doesn't show me what it is, but I appreciate the sticker there from Armas for 2. Appreciate the sticker. 3rd and 2. They got to go for it if they don't get this, but 3rd and 2 from the 47. Line to gain is the 49. Packers are 2 for 9 on 3rd down so far in this football game. Love in the gun, barking out commands. Play clock at 9, play clock at 8. Takes the snap from the shotgun. They're going to run it with Josh Jacobs, and they have a first down. Wow, he got 7. That's a good play call. Josh Jacobs has been their best player so far, that's for sure. It's not been Jordan Love, and it's not been any of the receivers. As Jacobs will check out with 8:22 to go. The clock keeps running, but a first down for the Packers into Eagle territory. 8:16 to go here. 2,200 likes exactly on the on the stream. Josh Jacobs has 98 total yards. He's basically the entire offense for the Packers so far tonight. 1st and 10 from the Eagle 46. Love takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Dirty pocket. Now he's going to throw out underneath, and that's going to be caught and then brought down as the backup running back to about the gain of 3? I think so. Gain of 3 to Jaelan on the tackle will be 2nd down and 7. I only got 2, 2nd and 8. 2nd down and 8 from the 45-yard line. Love has finally eclipsed 100 yards passing on the evening. Goodness gracious. Jordan Love takes the snap from the Eagle 45. Deep drop, steps, fires right side. That's going to be way out of bounds. Not even close. Dory Jackson in coverage. Been great tonight. That's a miss from Jordan Love. He's been awful tonight. 3rd down and 8. There were people a couple weeks in the season talking about Jordan Love being MVP, and that has died. It died weeks ago, but it's officially dead tonight. And there would be a lot of questions if they, lose this football game, as it's, hopefully looking like they will. But so far, this has been an ugly, ugly game for Jordan Love. 3rd and 8. Brandon Graham has checked back into the game. Come on, BG. Why don't you get yourself one? 3rd and 8. 7:34 to go here. Clock is stopped from the Eagle 44. BG and Jalen Phillips are the edge rushers in right now. Love takes the snap, looks right, throws right, wide open, caught Wicks, 1st down. That's a gain of 13. He's been their best receiver if you had to pick one. He was all alone at the bottom of the screen. A nice short drop from Jordan Love and a good throw there. That's a 1st down for the Packers, and they're moving on this drive down to the Eagle 34. That's good play. Good play. Yeah, it's in front of a Dory. Soft coverage and nice easy out route there. Philly playing to avoid the deep ball. This is a 4th catch for Nontavian Wicks. He has the most receiving yards for the Packers at 38. Ball up to the Eagle 34. Love, shotgun, time running out. 7:13 to go. Take the snap, pitch it, and he's going to get hit in the backfield by BG and then brought down at the line of scrimmage. There's their rookie Williams, and that was Brandon Graham getting his closest action he's gotten so far this season. Had him dead to rights. Tackle got broken up a little bit, but still, back to the line of scrimmage, no gain, 2nd and 10. BG playing a lot here in the 4th quarter. Good play there by BG. Forget how good he was in run defense before his injury last year. Hadn't tackled a lot of people. It's a missed tackle there, but, come on. Gotta like seeing BG looking good out there. 2nd and 10, 6:38 to go here, 4th quarter. Ball at the Eagle 34. Packers moving left to right. They're scoreless on the night. Philly up 10. Love takes the snap. Blitz comes from Zach Bond. Looking left. Throwing left. That's going to be incomplete. I think they're going to get a penalty on Jahad Campbell, and they do. Yeah, he tackled Luke Musgrave. And that's going to be a pass interference and get the ball inside, I think, the 15. Yeah, Campbell tackled him too soon. Yep. All right. Makes it a little more interesting if they score a touchdown here. It's back to a 1-score game. Yeah, Campbell just got there a little too early. It's a little high. I mean, he doesn't need to do that. Yeah, it's a bummer. He didn't need to do it, but it is pass interference. If it was the Eagles reversed it, we'd be wanting that. Oh, man. Bummer. All right, 1st and 10. Where are they? They're at about the 14. 6:26 to go. Any points here makes it a 1-score game. The Eagle offense is going to have to come back out to seal this game. 1st and 10. Love, empty set, takes a quick snap. Screen, caught by Jacobs, and breaks a tackle, and then rumbles forward for 6. Boy, Jalen Carter had him at the line to gain, and then somehow Jacobs made it through. Holy cow. 2nd down and 2? And they're going hurry up. 6:08 to go, 4th quarter, running clock. 2nd and 3 officially. They can get a 1st down at the Bird 4. Come on, defense, get a stop. Snap number 11 coming. They've got 69 yards and 4.5 minutes of this drive here. It'll be a shotgun run to Jacobs. Right side, lowers the shoulder, and I think he's in for a touchdown. And he is. There's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Oh, man. And just like that, it's back to a 1-score game. They're an extra point away from being only down 3, and there's a lot of time left. What's your best 5-minute offense, Philly? Yikes. Let's make sure he got in. And yeah, he did. Yep, that's a good run from Josh Jacobs. Oh, don't blow this, Philadelphia, please. We were feeling so good about 4.5 minutes ago, and now it's getting a little bit nerve-wracking here. Oh man, that's a good play. That's a good play. We will give it to him. It's a good play. Comes the extra point. This will be interesting. Snap, hold, kick up, and good. And so it is a 3-point game, and the Eagles are about to get the football and try and seal this one. At least they got the football, right? You just can't go 3 and out. That's kind of where I'm sitting here. You cannot go 3 and out. Oh, boy. 11th rushing touchdown of the day, or of the season for Josh Jacobs. All right, well. What's your best 3-minute or 5-minute offense? That's all they need right now. That's all they need right now. That's it. Oh, my goodness. That's it. Come on, guys. Oh, boy. How we feeling, guys? How we feeling? 4,000 people all hanging out. Sad thing is, I have no faith in our offense, says Kristen. I hope you're wrong, but maybe. Carter at slot, Coop at the outside. I don't think I've seen Michael Carter at all. Is Jordan Davis playing? He's not done much tonight. He's definitely not done much tonight. Oh, come on, guys. This would be such a bad loss. Just because they took that 10-point lead and then immediately squandered it. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be fine. Hopefully. Scared as hell, says Philly Mike. I hope you're wrong in the end. What would you do, Thomas? I think that you got to throw. I mean, there's two ways to look at this. You either try and run some clock and make them burn their timeouts and then put it on their offense. But a field goal, I mean, that's a couple passes in today's NFL to get in a field goal range. I think you got to open up the entire offense, and I think you got to get a couple first downs. I mean, 3 first downs will virtually seal this, depending on where you get them in the drive. But I think 3 first downs is really all they need right now, right? That's basically all they need. Oh, boy. Come on, guys. Come on. They got this, right? They got it. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Still on commercial break, by the way. Oh, man. Nice and easy. So nervous. I'm so nervous. I think we got a couple more super chats. I think I missed a couple super chats here. Make sure I got caught up. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm here. Jay Desmond with the 2. Why go soft coverage when we dominate the game? That's a great point. I mean, they're trying to avoid the over the top, but once they march down far enough, I agree. I mean, Vic's the only one I trust, though, out of everyone in the play calling category, so you can't hate on him. I mean, he's pitched a shutout until the very end. Got to get a win. They're showing us the playoff picture. Obviously, if they get a win, they'll tie Seattle for the best record in the NFL. They have the tiebreaker over the Rams, but this would be huge to get out of Green Bay with a win. Any means possible as McManus gets his foot on this one, and returnable now by Gibson from the 2. Gibson to the 10, 15, left side 20, rolls forward to the 29, and brought down right at the 30. And so here comes Jalen Hurts and the Bird offense, fresh off of their lone touchdown of the night on that deep ball, 36 yards to Devontae Smith, set up by the 44-yard catch and run from Saquon Barkley. And boy, could they use another one of those right now. Anything to get a first down. Anything to get a couple first downs. Come on, guys. All right, everyone breathe. Breathe. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. We're not tired. We got this. What do you got from the 27-yard? And Lane Johnson is back in the game, guys. Holy cow. He is back in for the final possession, maybe. This is crazy. He missed the entire second half until now. Lane's back in with an ankle. 5:44 to go. Hurts takes the snap. Turn give Barkley, and he's going to lose 3 yards. And that is the... Yep, he lost 2, officially. Second down and long. Did they burn a timeout? Looks like they didn't. They don't need to. There's a lot of time left. And this is a loaded box. I mean, you're running into a 9-man box, and there's one guy unblocked, and he makes a tackle on Saquon. This is when you'd like them to be able to just, dominate through the air. Like we are going to throw one-on-one to A.J. Brown, get a first down, and win this game. That's what you would like them to do right now. 2nd and 12. A.J.'s not on the field right now, by the way. Smitty and Kylan Granson are your 2 receivers. Hurts takes the snap. Play action. Throws Goddard, and he dropped it. He didn't turn around and look at it, and now you have a 3rd and 12, and now they're going to go 3 and out extremely quick, because of course they are. Goddard just wasn't looking yet. I mean, he just wasn't looking. Jaelan threw it a little too quickly. Dallas has got to turn around. They get some yardage here if Goddard turns around. 3rd and 12. 4:58 to go, 4th quarter. Birds up 10-7. Packer offense was hot. Don't give him the ball back, guys. Come on. Lane Johnson's still in. That's crazy. He's back in this game. Oh, my gosh. Kevin Patullo, please. Please. Shotgun. Goddard, Calcaterra. Slot to the far side. AJ alone at the bottom. 3rd and 12. 4-man pressure. Hurts takes the snap. Steps up. Looks right. Throws right. Looking for Smitty. Yes! First down! First down, gain of 14. Devontae Smith on an out route. Oh, my goodness. That's a big boy throw. Big boy catch. It's Devontae Smith again, and that moves the chains. That's good for, 15? Maybe even 17? Oh, that's so good. What a route. And what a catch. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right when we needed it. Oh, my goodness. Good catch. Oh, my gosh. That's so big. Oh, boy. There we go. Up to the 41-yard line of Philadelphia. That's the 69th receiving yard for Devontae Smith. Hurts. Now they can kind of maybe run it here if they want. Takes the snap. Turn gives Saquon up the middle, and he's going to rumble forward at least for a gain of 4. And now Green Bay's got to start thinking about timeouts. They still haven't used one. 4:44 to go in this football game, and Philadelphia has that first down as A.J. Brown checks in on a 2nd down and 6. Make it 7, actually. Only got 3. 2nd down and 7. And they're going to bleed this clock all the way down to about 4:08 before they snap this one. Oh, my goodness. Come on, guys. 2nd and 7, 4:17 to go, running clock. Birds up 3. They're up the 45-yard line of Philadelphia. Hurts under center. Barkley the lone setback. A.J. motions across to the top. Hurts takes the snap with 1 on the play clock. They give to Barkley running up the middle. Nice hole. Oh, he got tripped up. He nearly broke it. He's going to be a yard short of the line to gain. Oh, and he knows it, too. I thought he had it. I thought he was going to break that one. I thought that was it. That felt like the run. It was Micah Parsons kicked his leg out and tripped him. Literally kicked his leg out. Is that not a penalty? Like, literally kicked the left leg out and tripped Saquon Barkley. 3rd and 1. Sorry, 3rd and 2, actually. It should have been a penalty. Yeah, the referee on ESPN just said it should have been a penalty. Philly's got to burn a timeout here because they're not set yet, and they got to burn a timeout. Wow, well, that's not good. 3:21 to go. They use their first timeout of the second half, and it's a 3rd and 2. It's a little too long for a tush push, right? Man, Saquon was so close to breaking that. It's killing me how close he was to breaking that. Oh, my goodness gracious. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Oh, my goodness. 3rd and 2. Come on, guys. Come on. What do you got? What do you have? I don't know if you can tush push here. I know they're talking about it on the broadcast. I don't know if you have a tush push in you just because of, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. 3rd and 2. They've only tush pushed it once. They are lining up and now they're not lining up the tush push. Barkley's the fullback and an offset eye. Bigsby's the lone the setback behind him. 3rd and 2. Hurts under center. Line of gains the 48. Jaelan takes the snap. They're going to hand off underneath the Saquon. He got a 1st down and more. There you go. He got 5. There we go. They hand off to Saquon from the fullback position. There we go. Big 1st down. Big 1st down. We'll take it. We will take it. And the clock's going to keep running. It'll get below 3 minutes by the time they snap it again. That's 95 total yards. 54 on the ground, 41 through the air for Saquon Barkley. That was a huge run. I like the play call, too. Big fan of the play call there. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. All right. 1st down, 2:51. Clock running. 1st down, Philly. They needed a couple 1st downs. We said they've gotten 2 so far in this drive. 2 more might seal it. Into Packer territory at the 45. Offset I formation. Hurts takes the snap. They'll give to Saquon again, and he's going to get bounced forward. Fell forward for 4. Running behind the left side of the line there as Lane Johnson pulled. It'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it 7 or 8. And it looks like Green Bay's going to burn their first timeout. They got 2 left. Yep. So 2:33 to go. Philly up 3. They got the football. It'll be 2nd down and 8 when they come back from commercial break. They're in Packer territory, and they've started to get the Packers to burn timeouts. They can stop the clock 3 more times with a 2-minute warning. Couple more yards here, and you at least get into field goal range and make them have to score a touchdown, right? Got to be a positive there, huh? Oh, my goodness. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Oh, man. We having fun yet? Heart attacks? We having fun yet? Goodness gracious, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. 4,000. What do we got? How many people watching the stream right now? We're up to 4,300 people, 2,200 likes. Birds Pro with the super chat here. He said the offense is so disappointing. It has been, but at least they're leading, right? Come on, we got a little positive here. It's a 5-win Packer team. I know, it has been disappointing, though. I am not going to try and hide that. It's been definitely disappointing. But if they come out with a win, I'll be pretty excited. I'll be pretty excited. They come out with a win. I mean, come on. Holy cow. Everybody breathe. Everybody just breathe for a second. 2nd and 8 when they come back for commercial break. 2 timeouts left for the Packers. Still on commercial break. Next Monday night's game is Cowboys-Raiders. Yuck. Oof. I guess they got to see Quinnen Williams with a 3-win Cowboy team. Fun. Yeah, that's not a good one. That's not a good one. Oh, man. We almost have 10,000 comments on today's stream, which is nuts. We're at 8,500. Oh, man. Someone says A.J. Brown go ball. That would be a great time for an A.J. Brown go ball right now. Great time for an A.J. Brown go ball. Come on, guys. All right, come back for commercial break. Getting a little salute to service there. Happy Veterans Day coming up here, a couple days. I know a lot of veterans watch the show. Appreciate you guys as usual. All right, back in the Lambeau Field. 2nd and 8 from the Packer 44. Hurts under center. Takes the snap. Play fake. Rolls right. Still rolling. And he's going to throw it out of bounds. It's going to stop the clock. Yikes. Do not like that one. That was Micah Parsons blowing that one up. I mean, I get it, but stops the clock with 2:29 to go here. 3rd and 8. Who were they looking at? I'm curious what Jaelan was looking at here. Oh, man, he had A.J. Brown on a slant, and he just had Micah Parsons right in his face. That's a bummer. Yeah, that's Micah. Unblocked, by the way. That's why they traded 2 firsts for him. All right, 3rd and 8. I mean, again, we said they needed 3-4 first downs. They've gotten 2. This one here would make them burn their last couple timeouts. Can you get 8 yards? They converted a 3rd and 12 and a 3rd and 3 on this drive. Line to gains the Packer 35. Blitz coming. Hurts takes the snap. Steps up. Fires. Left side. Incomplete. Trying to get Devontae Smith. Not close. No flag. And they're going to punt, and the Packers are going to have a chance here, guys. They're going to have a chance. You got to punt, right? I mean, clearly they're going to try and pin them back deep. I sure hope they're not going to try to go for us on 4th and 8. Jalen's got to step into that throw, though. I mean, I don't love it. I don't love it. Got a couple first downs, and then they stall. 4th and 8. They're going for it on 4th and 8? What are they doing? They cannot be going for this, right? They cannot be going for this. There's no way they're going for this. No. This would be so idiotic if they do this. And they don't. Yeah, I was going to say. Goodness gracious. And they're going to have a delay of game to back them up to give Braden Mann some more punting ability. Okay, I was going to say. They're like, if you don't convert, you instantly give them a field goal range. Delay game. Super chat from John. Appreciate it, John. He says, been with you since the Chat Sports days, a long time ago. Congrats, Dad. Appreciate that, John. I really do. I know a lot of people have been with me since the Chat Sports days. And the fact you guys still watch is unbelievable. So, not lost on me. I appreciate it. Appreciate the 5. All right, so 4th and 13 now, 2:25, and you're going to give Jordan Love a chance to tie it or win it, is what we're looking at, right? That's what we're looking at, which is terrible. Oh, my goodness. Come on, Braden Mann. Pin him deep, baby. Pin him deep. Pin him deep. 7 punts inside the 20 this year for Braden Mann. This snap comes from the Packer 45, gets it away. It's just a little 9-iron, and it's going to be fair caught at the 10. There you go. They got to go 90 to win. Probably about 40, 50 to go ahead and tie this game up. And remember, they're not too confident with Brandon McManus. 2:18 to go, 2 timeouts for the Packers and the 2-minute warning, and they are at the 10. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. What do you got? What do you got? Who wants to make a play? Who wants to get a sack? Who wants to get a strip sack or a pick or something? Where's Jalen Phillips? He's been great all game. Where's Nolan Smith? He's got a sack tonight. Come on, guys. I think you got to, don't play soft. Heat him up. Come on. Here we go. 2:18 to go. Love's coming off his first touchdown drive of the night. From the 10, takes a snap. 4-man pressure. Stops, fires. Underneath, incomplete. That was dangerous. Very dangerous. 2nd down and 10. Boy, he threw it right at Quinyon Mitchell, but Q was covering Wicks, the top receiver for Green Bay tonight, and just a missed throw there from Jordan Love. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Ooh, 2:15 to go here. And they're giving you that stat that Green Bay has not lost back-to-back games since 2018. I think back-to-back home games since 2018, which is crazy. 2:15 to go. 2 timeouts for Green Bay. They're at their own 10. Love empties them out. 2nd down and 10. Working left to right. Calls for the football. 4-man pressure. Steps up. Hit as he threw, and it's incomplete. That's a really good play. I don't know who hit him. And that's a bad throw by Jordan Love, but he got smacked in the stomach. It could be 3rd and 10. It was Nolan Smith. They came on a little stunt here with Nolan Smith, I think. Yeah, they did. And he got a free run right at Jordan Love, and really good hit, and he backed off at the end, too. That's huge. Huge. And Love had a guy open for a first down. He missed him. 3rd and 10. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. 2 plays to win this game. They're 4 for 11 on 3rd down tonight. What's Vic Fangio going to do? He lit him up a couple 3rd downs ago. I don't know if he's going to bring pressure here. It looks like he's not. 4-man rush. Love takes a snap on 3rd and 10. Steps up. Fires deep across the middle. And it's caught! Christian Watson up to the 35. Oh, my goodness. Jeez. Gain of 25 up to the 2-minute warning. Goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. What a throw. As bad as Jordan Love has been. Wide open. Wide open. Timeout. 2-minute warning. Oh, my gosh. They're just heart attack cats all over again. Holy cow, guys. I cannot believe this. Cannot believe this. Cannot believe this. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Come on. Commercial break. Don't blow this game. Do not blow this game. Oh, boy. Hang on there, guys. Hang in there, guys. How we feeling? We feeling good? Anyone feeling good? Makuba. Yeah, it was Makuba. Yeah. God, they could have gotten a stop there. They would have just run the clock out when we all go to sleep, and we're all happy, and it's not a problem. Why not pressure? Yeah, I might have tried to light him up there a little bit. But hindsight's 20/20. Good throw by Jordan Love. Oh, man. 4,400 people watching. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Oh, my goodness. Rob Rubin says not worried. Drew says this is how we lost to the Broncos. This was very similar. Very similar. Let's not do that again. Oh, my goodness. Come on, guys. Yeah, I haven't called Makuba's name the entire night, and then a couple of plays there at the end. I missed last year, says, hey, I'm Roscoe. Yeah, well, I think we all miss at least the dominance of last year. The dominance was nice. This is one of those games, guys. This is just how it goes. It's just one of those games where you just got to hang on. We're 5-1 in one-score games this year. Just hang on, get a win, get out of here, and get to 7-2. Someone needs to get a sack. Someone's got to get a sack. This is what you pay. This is what you traded Jalen Phillips for. This is why Brandon Graham came back. This is why Nolan Smith has been activated for the first time in weeks. Somebody's got to get a sack here. 10-7 Philadelphia. 2 minutes to go. Packers can stop the clock twice. They're at their own 35. Love just hit Christian Watson for a gain of 25. Here we go. Come on. Love in the gun. Jacobs to his left. Blitz comes from Nakobe Dean. Love, dirty, throws it underneath, incomplete. Yeah, I like the dirty pocket. Jalen Carter got to him there. 2nd and 10. I like lighting Jordan Love up right now. They got a backup center in. I am fine with lighting Jordan Love up. Good blitz call there. Who was the first one? I think it was Jalen Carter, and it was. They ran Jalen Carter on a stunt, and he is free running right at Jordan Love. Yeah, and an errant throw, and looked like a little miscommunication there with Josh Jacobs as well. Come on, 2nd and 10. Doesn't stop to take a lot of time off. 1:56 to go. Love back in the gun. Philadelphia's got their pass rush unit on there, including BG. They come on another blitz from Nakobe Dean. Picked up well. Love steps up, fires left side. That's going to be incomplete. Oh, a chance to pick it. Dontavian Wicks had a chance to catch it, and then it popped in the air. Closest man was Reed Blankenship. Adoree Jackson in coverage. Good coverage there from Adoree, 3rd and 10. That would have got him in a field goal range. Romeo Doubs is out now with a chest injury, so they have nobody at receiver. Wicks is their best guy. You got to almost double Wicks. He's the only one getting tosses. Good coverage from Adoree Jackson. Really good coverage there. Here we go. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Line to gains the Eagle 45. Love working left to right. Takes the snap. 4-man pressure comes this time. Clean pocket. Steps up. Fires underneath. Caught by Musgrave. He's got a ways to go, and he's going to be 2 yards short. 4th and 2 upcoming. He does not have a first down. 1:40 to go 4th quarter. And they're going to hurry to the line. It's really 1 yard to gain here. 4th and 1. From the 44. 4th and 1. Love stays in the shotgun. This could be the game right here. Takes the snap. Turn, give Jacobs. Up the middle. Flag of the play. He's stopped in the backfield by Jaelan Phillips. They stopped him. And the ball came out too. But what's the penalty? What's the flag? Please tell me they weren't offsides. Please tell me they weren't offsides. If they're not offsides, it's game over. Who's the flag? If it's against Green Bay, it's over. Who is it? Illegal formation! Yes! Jaelan Phillips saves the day, baby! Fumble Philadelphia, game over. Let's go. Jaelan Phillips, baby. Jaelan Phillips, baby. Let's go! How about Howie Roseman winning the game via the trade deadline? They tried to run it with Jaelan Phillips and Josh Jacobs, and Phillips was all over him. All over him. Reed came in to strip it, and that's going to do it, baby. That's going to do it. Yes! 1:26 to go 4th quarter. They can stop the clock twice, but that should do it. Oh my goodness, let's go. Let's go. Drop a like. They're gonna hang on, baby. They are gonna hang on and win this game. That is so crazy. Oh my goodness, they're gonna hang on and win this game. Blood pressure. Blood pressure, huh? Oh my goodness, that is so huge. So huge. So huge. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. KP can't hurt the defense. This was earlier here from the S box. Guys have faith. And hey, we did have faith, right? Come on. They're going to hang in there. Christopher Mitchell, Jaelan effing Phillips with the $2 super chat. It's unbelievable. I mean, he was so good. So good. And this is like his first couple of snaps in the Birds system. I mean, this is game 1. What's he be like game 5? What a big get, man. I mean, the Eagles, one of their big problems from the edge rusher position this year has been stopping the run. And Jaelan Phillips tonight has been amazing stopping the run. Amazing stopping the run. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, yes. Not pretty, but I think we're going to take it. Still on commercial break, by the way. They're going to make sure they slide these in here in the 4th quarter. Oh, my gosh. I cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. 7-2, tied for the best record in the NFC with Seattle, and they're technically ahead of the Rams with the same record because of the tiebreak. But now you hope Seattle loses next week. If you beat the Lions next week, big if, looking good. Oh my goodness, let's go. Let's go. Imagine if Jaelan Phillips been on this team all year. The super chat here from Josh Morgan. Yeah, for real. For real. He's been so good, man. You know he's pumped to just be out of Miami, and he's pumped to just be on a winning Eagle team. Matt LaFleur's triggered on the sideline, too. Man, thanks for the 2 there, Josh. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Oh, man. All right. Michael Tornambe? Sorry, I butchered that. I know I did. It's late. I've been up all night with a kid. Come on. A great job on the stream tonight by yourself. I appreciate that. Yeah, my voice is going to be gone. We watch my show tomorrow. I'm going to have a voice, but I'll have a show tomorrow. 1st and 10. So they do need to run a couple plays, I believe. And it's going to be a first down run to Saquon up the middle. He's immediately tackled. Okay. That'll stop the clock at 1:20. Gain of about 2 or 3. Poncho says I called the Reed fumble at the warning. Let's go. There you go. They listen, we'll take it. Whoever calls it, we will take it. Clock stops. 2nd down and 8 with 1:21 to go. Oh, man. Excuse me, sorry. Again, new father here. I do think, what was it, 1:21 to go. So they'll call one more timeout. It'll be 3rd down. So there is a chance that they will punt to Green Bay again, but with very little time, depending on what happens. Let's see. Showing us that strike to Devontae Smith. That was essentially the game winner. 2nd and 8. They're at the Packer 34. Hurts under center. Jumbo look, as we expected. Lane Johnson still in. Pretty cool to see that. Barkley, the lone setback. Hurts takes the snap. Turn gives Saquon. Tries to bounce it out to the right. Cuts up the field. And is going to get hit and go down for a gain of about 1. And they'll burn that final timeout. So 3rd down and 7. 1:17 to go here in the 4th quarter. So if they don't get a first down here, they will punt the ball back, I believe. And they'll still have a chance. Because they had those 2 timeouts. Oh, man. 3rd and 7. You wonder what you do here. I assume you run it just to burn more time, but would like to get a first down and officially seal this game, but we'll see. Third and 7. What do you got? Extra tackle is Fred Johnson. Not a surprise. 1:18 to go. Packers can't stop the clock again. Oh, man. Bring in Kylan Granson as the fullback on the offset eye. Smitty, the lone receiver at the top. Line to gains the Packer 29. Hurts on 3rd and 7 under center. Hurts takes the snap. Turn give Barkley, and he's going to go up the middle and get 2 yards. And so they can wind this clock another 40 seconds, and then they got to make a decision. It's a long field goal, but I think you punt it, honestly, right? So we're going to give the ball back with about 40-ish seconds, I think. And they're going to keep the offense out there. This is interesting. What do you do here? 4th and 6, 47, 46, 45, 13 on the play clock. They're going to line up to go for this. This is really interesting. I would not. I would pin them deep. They're only at the 35. Hurts stamps his foot. 3 on the play clock, 2 on the play clock, 1 on the play clock, and they're going to call timeout. Okay, yep. So we got 1 timeout left for Philly. And now with a 4th and 6, the question is, what will they do? Are they going to go for it, or are they going to kick a field goal or punt it? I'm not sure. Eagles schedule. Home against the Lions on Sunday Night Football next week at Dallas. Home against Chicago on Black Friday at Chicago, and the Raiders is their next 5 games. You go 4-1 in that stretch, you're going to be feeling really good. Definitely can lock up the NFC East by, Black Friday at this point? Probably not, but by week 15, they could have the East fully locked up, for sure. Super chat from AJ. My first daughter was born October 24th, right there with in the late nights, brother. Birds haven't lost since our daughters were born. There you go. As long as we hang on here. But yeah, the late nights, dude. Come on, AJ. It's crazy. They're going to go for this on 4th and 6. This is crazy from the 35. They're right into field goal range if they don't get this. This is okay. They're going for it. Hurts, shotgun, takes the snap, blitz coming, stops, loads up, home run ball. A.J. Brown, he dropped it, incomplete. And so now they have, I hate that play call. What are we doing? 27 seconds left, and Jordan Love is a couple of yards away from being in a field goal range. Why did they go for that? What are we doing? That was crazy. That was crazy to go for that. I have no idea what are we doing. Now they want to target A.J. Brown. That is nuts that they just did that. If they tie this game on a field goal or they win it on a touchdown, that's the problem. Pin them back deep. What are we doing? McManus's career long is 61, but that was back in 2021 in Denver. So, ball to 35 of Green Bay. 27 seconds, no timeouts. This is nuts that we're doing this. What are we doing? Takes the snap. Love to throw. Blitz coming. Steps up in a dirty pocket. He's going to get hit. Throwing deep. Trying to get the man. Incomplete. Broke up by Makuba. Good play. But that's why you don't do this, because if he hits that play, I mean, they could win the game. Goodness gracious, this is nuts. What are we doing? What are we doing? I think Watson is open, too. He is. He's definitely open. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing right here. 20 seconds left. Second and 10. This is nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. Holy cow. Oh, my gosh. 2nd and 10, 20 seconds to go. Ball at the Packer 35. Love in the gun. Takes the snap. Another 4-man pressure coming. Steps up, loads across the middle. Caught! Oh, my gosh. Up to the Eagle 47. No timeouts. They're going to have to go and spike it real quick. 9 in the play clock. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And they snap it, and they down it, and now they're going to have to kick a field goal, right? And this is a long one. What was Nick Sirianni thinking? 65-yarder to tie it. What if they make this Nick Sirianni? Oh, my gosh. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? 65-yarder to tie and go to overtime. This would be an all-time mess up by Philadelphia if he makes this. An all-time screw up. So it'd be the longest field goal ever made at Lambeau Field, but it feels like he's going to make it. Anyone else worried about this? Philly takes a timeout. Brandon McManus is coming off a strained quad. There was questions if he should even be active for this kick. I could not believe Nick Sirianni went for it. Cannot believe Nick Sirianni went for it. They could have punted and backed him up. Oh, my goodness. I could not believe this. The Packers are going for the Hail Mary now. They're not going to kick. They're going to go for a Hail Mary. Yep, they are going to... and McManus got a chance to kick it, and it wasn't close. So they're going to go Hail Mary. I cannot believe that this is happening. Cannot believe what Nick Sirianni is trying to do. Oh, my goodness. And they're bringing Jordan Love back out to go ahead and go for the Hail Mary. So they could win the game here. They could literally win the game here. Or they do a play to the sideline and try to go ahead and, kick another field goal that's closer. This is crazy. 2nd and 10. Love takes a snap, quick throw, and it's going to be incomplete with 2 seconds left. So I don't know what that was. And now they shake Jordan Love off, and they're going to let him kick it now? And they're going to kick it now. Oh, man, Brandon. He had the leg on his practice kick, but it was right. 65 from the right hash. I'm telling you, Nick Sirianni will never live this down if they make this field goal. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. 65 yards. 64 yards officially. Please, I can't even watch. Snap, kick up, blocked. It's no good. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Philadelphia wins. This game. Unbelievable. Yeah, good job, Nick. Breathe a sigh of fresh air. Oh my gosh. That was insane. I just cannot believe what was happening there. They won. That's, hey, holy cow. That was a very ugly night. Holy cow. They won 7-2. They won 7-2. They did it. They 100% did it. Oh, man, they definitely did it. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. That was insane. That was literally insane. I just cannot believe how insane that was. What are we doing? Ethan, the Publix fried chicken prevails. It did. Barely, Ethan. Barely. I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't even know. I really don't even know. Don't even know. Unbelievable. I don't even know, guys. 10-7. Philadelphia wins. Philadelphia wins. They're winners. That's all that matters. My goodness. I mean, I just don't understand what Nick Sirianni's thinking. Like, you go for the first down, and maybe you decide to throw to A.J. Brown eventually, which is like maybe something they should have done earlier, which is fine. But the fact that they gave them a chance to go ahead and win this game is just absolutely bonkers. It's just nuts, and it's something that is inexcusable. And we love Nick Sirianni for how, aggressive he is, and but dumb. And if he doesn't go to the locker room and immediately get to the podium and say, I'm an idiot, then we need to have a conversation. That was crazy. Heath with a 20. Try hard to lose, but go Birds, Thomas. Congrats on the baby. Thank you very much. Baby Lily Mott is 1-0 as an Eagle fan in her life. She's 1-0. She also probably needs her diaper changed here in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to be up late tonight. It's going to be a long night. So bear with me. But they won. My goodness, they did. Appreciate the 2-year from Gonzalo. Punt the damn ball. I mean, literally. That was so nuts. I just cannot believe that happened. Darilli says, I'm not happy about this win, but we're going to get cooked by the Lions if Rockfins keeps playing like this when you get A.J. Brown the ball. I know. It is nuts that you can go 11 days with a bye week with the only fix on offense is get A.J. Brown the ball, and he gets 2 catches, and this third target of the night was some stupid Hail Mary that you shouldn't have called. I don't know. Ethan won us the game from Bob the Lobster. He did. It's the fried chicken. He really did. He's got to do it every single week. They love him at his local Publix. Poncho 5, what are the chances the punditry will start a line about, AJ wanted the ball at the end and Sirianni caved to him. I would not be surprised if the WIP take tomorrow that AJ Brown is the reason why they did that and not Nick Sirianni, which would be nuts. That's what Micah, very glad he didn't lose. We didn't lose that dub. Yeah, Luke, you and me both. Goodness gracious. I missed a super chat here. Sorry, from Sheeny Beanie. Says, Lions are going to rock our blank on Sunday. I have a kid now, Sheeny. I can't say that word. I have a kid. She doesn't know English yet, but she wouldn't like that word. Yeah, I mean, you have to score enough points to hang with the Lions because you're not going to hold the Lions to 7 points. Let's just say that. Probably not going to hold the Lions to 7 points would be my guess. Just my guess. But goodness gracious, that was so insane. Positive, Jalen Phillips, Brandon Graham, Nolan Smith, defense look fantastic. Really good. When they blitz, they are really hard to beat. And Dory Jackson played well in the back end. A great night for Vic Fangio. To hold Green Bay to 7 is a big win on the road. But that offense, man, I don't know. Don't know about that one. Not a good night. Oh, my goodness. All right, we'll go a little longer, and then I'm sure I got to go get a diaper change here. I'm sure we got to go do it. At least they're 7-2. If they can find a way to beat the Lions on Sunday night next week, we are basically guaranteed the 1 seed. I know we're not, but it's going to feel like we're guaranteed the 1 seed. And the schedule, it gets pretty easy the rest of the way. But this is an offense that got to start figuring things out. For sure. I would be fascinated to hear what Nick Sirianni has to say about that play call at the end. I just cannot believe he did that. Cannot believe that. Oh, my goodness. So crazy. Win's a win. I know we're going to hear a lot of that. We're going to hear a lot of that in terms of all the players at the podium. It's going to be a lot of people being pumped about a win. But win's a win. But still, man, holy cow. Cannot believe that. That game was bad. I almost lost it, says Neek. I know. Welcome to the club. Literally. Christopher with the $10 super chat. Thank you very much, Christopher. I can see the logic. Go for it. End the game. Miss a field goal. They're worse off. And it's giving them the ball at their 24. And after touched it back a ton different, they gave it to where they did. Well, I think the thought is that you could pin them back, right? So the idea would be you pin them at the 10. And then they got to go like 90 yards to beat you or 60 yards to get in a field goal range or whatever the number is. But I get it. But at the same time, I don't know if I get it. I would rather not. Robert P. DePuppa with a 5. Fantastic job in your own day, Thomas. Thank you. My voice hurts, but yeah, I'm excited for Josh to come back. Sneak in naps when you can. God bless Lily. I appreciate that. And I will be sneaking in naps when I can. Trust me. I basically get naps at night because got to eat every 3 hours. So I get a little 3-hour nap and then I wake up. And then a 3-hour nap and I wake up. So dad duty, baby. Yeah, forgive the bags under my eyes on tomorrow's show. Let's just say that. Forgive the bags under my eyes for tomorrow's show. That's all I ask from you. Goodness gracious. Crazy. What a crazy game. I just cannot believe how close it was. All right, we'll do what? 1 or 2 more super chats if they come in, and then we'll wrap it up here. Should have punted the ball, says Kevin Cohn. Yeah, I think we all agree with that. But as Paul says, a win's a win. And a win is a win, is a win. I mean, it is a win, right? Come on. We got to be a little bit excited with the fact that they got a win. But still, it should not have been that close. Should not have been that close. There's the 95th super chat. We're 5 super chats away from 100, which would be a record on the stream. So if you want to hit 5 more super chats to get 100, that's nuts. Punter was trash tonight. Maybe that's a factor. Was he? I mean, he had that one shank, yes, but he did his last punt, pinned him back at like the 10, and then Love went all the way down the field, which is a problem. But yeah, I don't think Sirianni did that because he didn't trust the punter. I think he just was trying to be cool. I always want to be aggressive, put the ball in my best player's hands. He's going to say that for sure at the podium. For sure at the podium. 100%. Oh, man. What a night. I don't even know what to say. What a night. Jaelan Phillips was great, though. He was so good. I love Jaelan Phillips. And we're the 1 seed. I mean, there's only so much that you can hate on when you're the 1 seed, and the guy you just traded for was really good. Really, really good. Holy cow. Goodness gracious. What a night. What a night. We have a super chat here from Devon Lewis. Went up against top 5 defense, relax off the bye week last year. A tough game against Cleveland. That's true. And this is a good team, at least defensively for the Packers. That's a good point, Devon. Sorry, how do I say your name? That's a great point. I don't actually disagree with that. And that could be part of the positivity that we roll into on tomorrow's show, because I like to be positive. But, I mean, the offense is the concern, right? The offense still needs to be able to put up more than 10 points. A lot of 3-and-outs, and that's been the problem all year long with Ken Patullo. It's like the most 3-and-outs of any team in the NFL by far. I saw some chat earlier, and it's like it's got to be an improvement. Super chat number 96 from Seamus Osgood. Thanks for the coverage. Love the show. Appreciate that. Grinding out here, but I appreciate it. How about a 20 from Philly? Thank you, 20. Congrats, Josh and the wife and the baby. Well, it's Thomas, but I see why you confuse me with Josh. But yes, Thomas. Josh already has 2 kids who are no longer babies. But I have the baby, and I appreciate the 20. Many blessings. Thank you very much. Very exciting. Eugene Phoenix, the 2, this game was drunk. Yes, for sure. Congrats on the new baby. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. We have 99 super chats. I'm going to stay up. I'm going to stay until we get to the 100 super chat, and then I'm going to end. How about that? Text from Josh Davis. What the heck did I just watch? Bro, no clue. Sirianni is insane. He's literally insane. Oh, my goodness gracious. There's Cranky with the 100th super chat. That's crazy. Bet Josh is stoked. Nolan Sack and the Eagles win. Get some sleep. He is pumped, though. Josh is pumped. We actually had another one from Sheeny Baby. Sorry about the E. Congrats to the baby. Sorry about the E. What's the E? I don't know what the E is. If it's also late. Donalucci 650 with a 5. Playoff 5s. Good win, I'll take it. It does kind of feel, that's a great point. I might include that on my show tomorrow. It did kind of feel like that Packer win in the wild card round last year. Similar. Not the same, but similar. I want to add the diaper fund. Thank you for adding the diaper fund. We appreciate the diaper fund. I think the daughter is going to get some serious diapers. Probably for like the next week, because we all know how expensive diapers are. Holy cow. Check Christian Mexican Cheeks, the 5. Bum we didn't get AJ. I'd go much earlier. Smitty's great, but it's getting predictable. We throw it to him. I know. And listen, do we get an AJ quote or a tweet this week or not? I don't think we will, but he's upset. And there was that whole article during the bye where it's like he just wants to contribute, and he's not contributing because they're not throwing him the football. 3 targets. That was it. And you need first downs. You can't find AJ Brown. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I don't know. I really don't. Oh, man. All right. I think that's going to end it. I got to go. I got to go try and get some sleep. Holy cow. Jack says on the bright side, the Lions won't have much tape for our offense. That's a good point. That's a good point. Listen, the Eagles won. And we got to be positive somehow. The Eagles won. I appreciate everyone watching. I was unsure if I was going to do this stream, just having a kid and no Josh, and I think we had a lot of fun. Philadelphia won. I appreciate all the super chats, all the diaper funds. And we'll see what happens next Monday or next Sunday night. Josh will 100% be back. That's Philly says, congrats, Thomas and the wife, not Josh. Yes, thank you for the 2. You'd have to do that, but I appreciate it. We'll have some fun. Shows, giveaways happening this week. You want to win the Zach Bond signed picture? That's going to happen this week. Be a lot of fun. And we'll do a show tomorrow. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate all the support. I really cannot thank you guys enough. And Birds win 10-7 over Green Bay. They beat the Packers for the 4th straight time since 2020. I'm Thomas Mott, signing off. Go Birds.